Agency. Appreciate you all being here. We are talking all things going live. Feel free to come in, ask questions. Let me know if you have any questions as we prepare to go live with confidence and ease. So we're going to talk all things going live. Let me know if you have any questions. We're going to get going. Um, we're going to get going. I want you all to come in, ask questions. Feel free to connect as you come in and join my live stream. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Also click that subscriber button, as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if there's any questions, my friends, as we get going. We are talking how to go live with confidence and ease. I want you to be comfortable, confident, able to do this day in, day out. We are talking how to do it. So today earlier in my 10 o'clock, we talked about some of the do's and don'ts. I want you guys to make sure you are staying aware of some of the things you don't want to do, don't want to say in your live stream, especially on TikTok. So TikTok is very much about the community guidelines, making sure you follow those things you can't do when it comes to streaming, as well as things you can't say because it could come off as harassing or bullying or harmful to yourself and others. So you want to make sure you don't say certain words, don't do certain things. So we talk about that here so you can stay hopefully in compliance. So we're really focused on the compliance stuff for my agency. So I want to make sure people are doing the things that are important to make sure that there is no confusion. All right. So I want to make sure you guys have the support you need. We're going to get started in a little bit. This is my 4 o'clock live. We go live on TikTok first. So make sure you give me a thumbs up. And then we're going to go over, also click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notification when I go live and post content. So we're going to get going over there so that you guys can, again, make sure you have everything you need to stay in compliance. Okay. So we're going to get started in just a wee bit. All right, friends. Um, let's see. TikTok Live, TikTok Live, live streaming tips. Come in, ask questions. We are talking all things going live. If you are new to my live, come in, ask questions about how to go live. I want to support you as you prepare to go live with confidence and ease. So come in, ask questions. This is my 4 o'clock live streaming tips, beginner friendly tips. Those who are new to going live, come in, ask questions on how to go live with confidence and ease. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Want to make sure I'm answering your questions. I have a mod. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you so much for being here, you all. We are talking how to go live. So let me know if you have questions, my friends. I appreciate you all joining. If you are new to the live, come in. We are talking how to go live. I am going to put my board up. So feel free to ask questions about the live streaming process. Let me know if there's anything that you need as you prepare to go live. Thank you so much. How do you know when I'm live? Well, thank you. Welcome to the room, friend. This one has to be revised. That's it. Let's put that here. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all. Thank you, friends, for saying hello. How are you? Come in, ask your questions. We are talking how to go live. Thank you, friends, for being here. We want to make sure that we are behaving. We are talking all things going live. So feel free to come in and ask those questions, my friends. If you are new to my live, let me know if you have any questions in particular. We're going to get started in just a wee bit. Hey, Ask Patrick, look at you, Frey, you're back. Welcome to the room. Thank you all for being here. Let me get my screen up. Let's put on the do not disturb. So appreciate you all being. Hey, KB, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Um, Lena, thank you so much. Charity, thank you for joining. Others coming in, I appreciate you all being here. Appreciate the support. How are you all? Come in, ask questions. We're going to get started in just a little bit. We are doing our tapping. So we're going to see if TikTok likes any of our taps. Let me know if you guys have any questions. We're going to see if any of our taps start working. If you are new to my room, we like to see the hearts flowing. Those hearts are part of how we like the live. Welcome for jumping on my cell phone. Oh, you just got on your phone? You're like, hey, I just got here. Well, welcome, friend. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us again. You guys, my board is a little off center, but we're gonna go with it, you all. We are going to go with it. Let me know if you have any questions as you guys come in. Feel free to tap the screen. We're going to see if we get our likes up a little bit more. That's how we let the algorithm know we're here, we're actively engaging. You just got here on my phone. Thank you. I just got here. I mean, I've been on live. It says 3 minutes, so just turn to 3 minutes. We just got here. We don't have any likes showing. It's acting up. Let's see what's happening here, you all. We may have to come in on a different account. Um, Thank you so much, friends. Thank you for the likes, random question. Thank you all for being here. We are talking how to go live on my YT and TikTok. So if you are new to my room, feel free to come in, ask questions. We're gonna go live. We're going live right now. Let's see. I'm gonna try it another way. Let's see if I can get it to come in and start liking. Appreciate you all joining. Let me know if there's any questions. It's been such a sluggish process lately, so we'll see. You said shucks, be right back. All right, thank you, friend. Let's see. We're gonna get it going. I'm gonna share out my live in a second. Let's see if we can get it going. Um, Let me know if there's any questions, my friends. I appreciate you. Hello, my friend. How are you? Let me know if there's any questions. How are you all doing? Thank you all for coming in and liking on a live. We're gonna get it going. If this is your first time here, feel free to say hi, Dr. Lisa. Make sure you follow the live host. Thank you so much. And don't forget to get your daily heart meet. We'll talk a little bit about Community Fest because we're in the next phase. So we have those daily missions going. So let me know if you have any questions about that process. I'm happy to answer questions. We'll see if the likes get to flowing soon. How you doing, Don? Appreciate you as well. Becca, welcome. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart meet. Others coming in. It's kind of a sluggish live. The tired teacher, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Others who are coming in. If you are new to my live, good afternoon, everyone. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much. When you come into my live, I always say, guys, you know what? It's like coming to someone's house. You want to make sure you say hello. How you doing? Thank you so much, Elle. How are you, friend? Let me share out my live. We're gonna talk about some engagement. We're gonna get the room a little bit more active. I think this is kind of the question I get all the time. So I want you guys to think about other ways to engage your community. It doesn't always have to be the talking. Thank you so much for that daily heart me friend. Let's see. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for grabbing that. How you doing? Created new. How's everything going? I look forward to connecting with you tomorrow, friend. Others coming in, appreciate you all joining the live. If you're new, feel free to come in. We're going to see if we can get some hearts flowing. The likes are really, really sluggish today. I don't have any. Jason, how are you? It says 186 and it is not catching any of the taps. So I'm not sure what's happening, but we're going to go with it. Hopefully it'll start picking up shortly. If any of you have your friend ready to go to support, hey, Black Lotus, this would be a good time to do it. The likes are not liking for me right now. I'm super excited for our 101 tomorrow. Oh, look at you, Fran. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, okay, the last couple, well, we'll talk. We'll talk on our 101 because I was about to say, I know you've been dealing with the whole what does it look like to shows on and the work you're doing. So we'll talk through and just think through what your goals are. So that way you'll have we can kind of speak from a goal perspective. Like, how are we helping you to reach your goals? Um, Yeah, I tell people like, "What's your why? Like, why are you doing it? What's the overall reason you want to do it?" Thank you all for being here on the YT. We got a lot of activity over here. Appreciate you all being here. Let's stay on topic. We're talking about TikTok live streaming tips. So come in and ask questions. Be you. Welcome back, friend. Sounds good. Thank you. You're welcome, Dr. Lisa. Excuse me. Where do I go to create an event? Oh, sure. So when you're on your page, on your profile page, Black Lotus, you're on your profile page. There's a couple different ways to get to it, but we're gonna go the traditional method. Let me show you on my phone. So I'm gonna flip my camera so you can see it. We're on the shop page. You see TikTok Studio. Click that. You're gonna go. You see posted live. We're gonna go to the live side. I want you to scroll down to tools and resources under this box. So you're going to scroll down on tools and resources. It says live event. And then for your live event, you'll put the title of your live. It'll populate the last live you did. So it's going to populate that title. You can change it. You can put the time. The time is a military time, so think about the 24-hour clock. And then also make sure you default. This one's a default to shoppable live. Make sure you make it a regular live, the top one. Okay. And so that's how you would do it. Thank you. Sorry. Oh, no, no, no problem, friend. Anytime. And then you put a description in there. Again, it'll default to the last description that you have, as well as thank you all on the YT, as well as audience control. If you don't want that on, you got to toggle it off. So you because the shoppable won't turn off, but regular live it will turn off. Okay, so you want to make sure you turn it on or off. I turn mine off, but again, depending on what your topic is, what you're covering, you may want to have it turned on. You say you have a battle tonight at 8. Is this a coordinated battle? Let me know. And let me know if you ever want me to coordinate one for you. It sounds like you've done something with maybe somebody you know. So keep us posted, friend. I'm happy to support too. So 8 p.m. Eastern, because you're in Florida, um, you're doing a coordinated battle. So or doing a official battle. It was for TikTok. Oh, you're doing the one for Matchmania? Okay. Campaign ones. I have actually, let me check. I think I have one too, y'all. Let's see. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I'm supposed to be battling with somebody too. Yeah, your girl is supposed to be doing something. You say yeah. I think I was supposed to request somebody. I haven't done it yet. I really do need to battle because you guys have power. I think some of y'all have power ups for me too. So I probably should be a little bit more intentional about coordinating something. um, before they all go away. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Others who came in, appreciate the support. Thank you for sending the stars. Appreciate the stars that have been sent as well. Appreciate the support. Um, Flores was awesome, awesome, crazy, but awesome. She had a good time. It was fun times. She's like, hey, we doing it. We're gonna do it, see what happens. Her battle was epic though. It really was. Her person was like definitely into battling. That's all she do. So she definitely had um a a, a strong opponent there. All right, friends. Thank you so much, my friends, coming into the live. Let me talk about Community Fest real quick because we do have some things we're doing. We're trying to get to our goal, so we got to get comments going. So we need 1,058 comments. Hey, Vita, we're gonna need 1,058 comments. So stickers, if you guys want to drop some Dr. Lisa Care stickers, some Go Live stickers, Practice Makes Progress stickers, This Ain't TV stickers. And so we are gonna talk about that. I want you guys to drop some stickers in the chat so we can get going. Go live, go live. So stickers are important. So that keeps the chat going. Stickers help. So we need 10,000, I'm sorry, 1,058 comments. We are at, let me tell you how many comments we currently have. We have 888 on the dot. So 888 comments. That's one of our goals for this particular live. We also have a gift goal. So that's why you see the gift viewer wishes up there too. There's a gift goal. We need 143 gifters. I think those are individual people. And then we also need to get 9 new fan club members. We have 7, so we need 2 more. So if you haven't joined my Daily Heart Me and click that Daily Heart Me, it's a great time to do it, especially my new friends, my new fan club members. And then go live for at least 240 minutes. We've done 144 minutes. So I appreciate you all being here. If you are new to the room, I appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much on the YT. So we're going to get to talking in a little bit. Thank you for getting those sticks. You said Dr. Lisa Mays. Thank you so much, BU. Um, BU, I'm gonna message you after this. I saw your messages, friend. I didn't get a chance to respond. So we will I'll respond then. TikTok gave us the flash goal. It is heart me's. So TikTok said 3 heart me's. It is the Heart Me Flash goal. If you haven't set your Heart Me, this is the perfect time to do it. I went live last night What's the best time of day to go live to share about your business? You know what? Hey, Brandon, I say going live is all about picking a time that you can be consistent and continue to go live. The best time at night, it just depends on the business, depends on what your audience is searching for. There's a lot of factors there. If you're talking about it, I guess it depends on what type of business too. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, friend. Appreciate it. Yeah, so it depends on what you're trying to do in your live stream. What I would tell you though is find a time that you can show up and be consistent. Because if you show up one day at that time and they never see you again, that's not building community. And so you want to make sure you're a presence that they can go back to, especially with business. I teach that you're trying to get people to get to know, like, and trust you. You're also trying to, with building that rapport, people don't necessarily buy what you're selling or get what you're given the very first time. They come back. They want more. They have new questions. They have new intrigue. They want to hear if you're doing and saying the same thing in a consistent way so that they can connect. Hey, Melina. And so just keep that in mind. That's a big piece of this. Dula Shelley, thank you so much for joining as well. Um, so you want to make sure that you're showing up in a way that you can be consistent. That's the first thing I would say. Thank you. Hey, pals. Appreciate you, friend. The chat was chatting. Appreciate you. Um, coaching business. Okay. So yeah. So find a time that works for you. That's the first step. And then with working for you, what does it mean for it to be maybe a time that most people may gravitate towards your room? The evenings are pretty busy on TikTok. I see, I know. The evenings are pretty busy. So you want to understand that people are um are competing for time and space too. But your audience, if they're looking for your topic, they're gonna see you on their For You feed. They'll come across your page. Your audience who's in the room, they're gonna share out your live. If you guys haven't shared my live, share by clicking that arrow in the corner. All that is gonna be part of it. So yeah, feels so good when they return. Absolutely, friend. Is the voice chat lives count as a live? And do you recommend? Voice chat lives do count as a live. I don't necessarily recommend because it's not going to get you a lot of new visibility. It actually is like potentially for your immediate community. Maybe they will share that live out and you might get some new faces in the room. Maybe depending on what people are searching, they come across your content. But for the most part, you don't get new follows, new viewers to that live stream. Um, TikTok is being very strict about it because it was being overused. So a lot of times you got to be careful. You can't mute your mic. You can get a restriction for that. Don't just have the TikTok music playing. You wanna make sure that there's always sound coming from your circle, your bubble. Um, and so keep that in mind. You're really audio, but you gotta be active audio. So people were getting static image, they were getting violations when they would mute the mic because it's kinda like, "Well, wait a minute, if you're not talking, then what you here for?" So make sure you are talking and you're communicating or you have sound playing, something that is coming from your microphone. And so that's gonna help you. Okay, right, makes sense. All right, get it. Yep. Yes, friend. Yep. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, friends. Appreciate y'all on the YT. Thank you for the support. I felt like I was sneaking in to test out my materials. What happened? I missed the beginning. You said you were sneaking in where? Let me know. The first part might have gotten filtered, but let me know what you meant by that, Vita. Others coming in, appreciate you. Our likes are really, really low. We're gonna try to get our chat going. We are trying to support the community fest. Um, New challenges. So we have some new challenges we're trying to achieve. So if you don't mind supporting by putting comments in, putting stickers in, how to make personalized gifts like your Dr. Lisa. That's a gift that TikTok grants you. So we had some friends that just got it this week. Hey, Coach Rhonda. Coach Rhonda, do you have the community gift? Let me know if did you get it. Coach Chantel got it. Carol got it. House got it. Elle got it. Jennifer got it. So they were dishing it out. So a lot of people got it. A lot of people got it. I teased Piles by saying, "Oh, they was giving it to anybody, huh?" TikTok just gave it out to any old body. You said you'll check tonight? Awesome. Elle, when did it show up for you? Was it on your, something you can use? She got hers? Okay, okay. So yeah, so TikTok gave it out. So it must be going around. If you are a regular life Coach Ron, I would think you would have it too. Oh, Paul's over here. She gave me the mean mug. I forgot you was over here. I'm sorry, friend. Never mind. Yesterday. So did it just show up in your community under your live center? It showed up under there as a community gift tab. I think that's where it showed up for me. She's laughing at me now. Sorry, I forgot you was over here. I was supposed to be talking about you behind your back. I'm joking. Oh, she no, okay. You got a system notification. She got a notification about it. So yeah, check and see if you got a notification, Coach Rhonda. Um, that's good. I love that. I love that. So we can definitely do community fest gifts. Community gifts. You guys are so funny. I love it. Hey, Quentin, good afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in, our taps are really low. We did get that flash goal, so I'm happy we got that flash goal achieved. So I appreciate you all. We got it quickly. It was the heart me's. You all see how Doc does me. Hey, friends. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? You said, I saw that payday is changing. You probably talked about it earlier. I didn't actually, because the way it was told to us from an agency perspective is that it's not impacting everybody. So some people got notifications that it will change for them. Don't know the rhyme or reason. They didn't say it, but I guess it's going to be Mondays for certain people. I don't know if I'm impacted. I haven't seen anything that says I'm changing. But did you get a notification, Coach Rhonda? Where's that coming from? Let me know if you got a notification. Um, uh, so live recording emotes upload. Yeah, I got a notice saying Monday. Okay, okay. So I'll check my system notification. I don't recall seeing anything that came through. So yes, it is true. System notification. Okay, it is true that some people are going to see a different payday. Don't know why. Don't know why. The rationale for it. They didn't give us a reason. They just said let your creators know if it comes up. So so yeah, that is something to be aware of, that you may get a system notification saying the payouts that you receive will happen on Mondays as opposed to Wednesdays. Again, I don't know if this is probably some people or maybe y'all are pilot for the future of the things to come for everybody being shifted to Monday. I have no idea. That's the only thing I can think of. All right, friends, thank you all for being here. We do have our community fest. So if you guys don't mind commenting, we have 927. We're a little shy of 100 away. So we can get those taps going and comments going and stickers flowing. Thank you so much. Be you appreciated, friend. When it comes to your fan club, we need two more fan club members that are brand new. So if you haven't set your daily heart me, if you're somebody new to my room, we're looking for two brand new fan club members. That means, oh, you reached level 14. Congratulations, friend. That means that you don't have a Lisa box next to your name. You don't know what I'm talking about. This would be the time to send it, and so I appreciate any support with getting any new fan club members. So we need two more before this live is over. How do you get the board to show up on the screen? And the 7 ways to show on the screen. Well, that is a board. That is a board. And this over here is viewer wishes. You can't type. Black Lotus, you said you can't type and comment at the same time. So everyone should have a different job. Somebody commenting and somebody tapping and commenting and sending stickers, doing all the things. We got roles for everybody. We're almost done. We're about a little bit under over 100 away from our goal for the comments. So hopefully we can achieve it. I'm trying to see what kind of other things we will unlock. I think it seems to be a treasure box that might unlock. You said, "I have more time." I love it, friend. I know it's not what you looked for. Look at you, friend. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you, be you. That's funny. Oh, okay. Um, Tanya, welcome to the room. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. I appreciate you all being here. So, okay, so a couple things. I have viewer wishes on. That was something that was recommended earlier by TikTok. We achieved it, but I kept it on. We're going to talk about 7 ways for more go live engagement. So essentially, I wanted to put the word engagement. TikTok didn't like that word, so I put supporters. So as you're thinking about building your fan club, having people come into your live and connect with you, having those supporters in the room is going to help with your visibility. It's going to help with them commenting and supporting because y'all supposed to be commenting. Put a sticker in the chat. I appreciate it, friends. Thank you all who are coming in. And so just recognizing that that's what you want to do to kind of keep that engagement flowing too. So we're going to talk about supporters. We'll probably play a couple games. So we'll do a poll. That's a great way of getting some engagement in your room. We'll do the drawing game. We'll do that as well. I talk about viewer wishes, so we'll talk about that as well. Created new. Thank you for the stickers. I need to build my fan club. Yeah, yeah. So you wanna make sure you have, the stickers, the emotes in your fan club and make that an offering. You wanna make sure that you are also, setting up your title of your live for your fan club members as well as the badge that we see. We see Lisa. So that's what that is. Thank you all for sharing out the live. Thank you, Coach Rhonda. I see you, Black Lotus. Appreciate your friend. Question: I have my boards approved, but clunky to move doing live. Can I create an image of the approved board text? Um you would have to use a green screen. TikTok can be a little funny about the green screens, so I would encourage you to stick to the board. I do. I do have a few creators that use the green screen. I have not seen a creator yet. I'm going to say this out loud. I have not seen a creator yet that had an image on for their green screen and their views were significantly high. I feel like TikTok is suppressing. So I will say that. So it is a risk that you want to take, that you may end up taking where you're not getting the full visibility that you could because it's something about those green screens. It does not push you out significantly because I think they're trying to make sure they don't know what's happening in the background when you use a green screen. That's partially what's happening, that your image is covering part of your screen. So TikTok's a little funny about that. The stickers for the fan club I have, you said I've had 3 stickers now. Can you import the images? Yeah, you could what do you mean by upload them from, if you import them into your camera roll, you can upload them, um, on the fan club zone area. Um, that's why I asked. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, TikTok does not like it. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you. We just hit 10K. TikTok has been glitchy with the taps. Appreciate you all on the YT. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, thanks. Hey, Elle, appreciate it. We are 25 minutes in, just getting to 11K. Lord, TikTok. I don't know what's happening, but it's definitely sluggish and glitching. So I appreciate you all. Hey, Mary, welcome to the room. Um, so yeah, it's definitely sluggish. We'll see. Let's see what we have to do. How many more comments and engagement? We'll see what comes of this. Okay, we're at 9:47. We're almost 100 out. 100 out for achieving that goal. So I appreciate the comments. Thank you all for engaging with one another. Appreciate that. And you guys are connecting. Okay, thanks. Community hearts. Okay, appreciate it, friend. What's the we? We can. We can do it. Thank you for that, friend. We can do it. Yes. TikTok, you tried to hold us back. We got this. And yes, and that alone put us at right at 100. 100 away. We are 100 away. We were at 9:58, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. So, TikTok did, issue some of those community gifts. So, Mary, yours probably is coming. It's probably in the mail, friends, and you probably might see it soon. He said, "Well, uh, let's all send a comment and push it over the top." There we go, friend. Looks like we what? We send. Oh, love it. Love it. One or more. Send messages. TikTok filtered the messages. TikTok said, "No, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Whatever y'all sent, it didn't work." Let's see differently. That's what I always say about, birthday cards, pushing this. All right, friends, thank you for the support. So let's, thank you, pals, too, for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, BU. Appreciate the comments. Thank you all for supporting. Pushing in the mail. Love it. Okay, so here's the deal. We're gonna do a couple things today. I appreciate the support, you all. As you guys have stickers, put that in the chat too. Again, if you are new to my room, we're looking for two new fan club members. We'll hit our goal with two new fan club members. So if you're new to the room, if it says follow, click the follow button so you can follow the live host. And then after that, it'll say join. So click the join. You have to have 1 penny, 1 coin on your account to join the fan club. So make sure you are clicking that follow and then joining the fan club. So I want to make sure I'm going to repeat that throughout the live so people know it. OMG, I don't like comedy. Don't. He said, "I don't like talking." That's the name of the game, Black Lotus. I'm just saying, that's what we're doing here. We gotta make sure we are talking and, commenting. Um, I have a moderator. Thank you for asking, though. Let's see. We are 2 still a sh 2 people, shy for the, fan club goal as well. All right, so we're gonna see how this room is going. It is moving a little sluggish, so hopefully it picks up a little soon, a little later, because we're not getting the taps, we're not getting that overall engagement. So TikTok is doing the most, but we'll keep it going, friends. I appreciate the support. Um, he said, "Come on, guys." Yeah, we're at 985, so we're not too far off. We'll get those comments going. Appreciate the support. Okay, so 7 ways for more go live supporters. One of the things we can do is do a poll and let me know if you guys don't know where some of these features are. How many of you guys have used the poll feature? And if you have no idea what it is, put in the chat. I have no idea what you're talking about. Get your coins out for the heart meets. I heard that. You said I haven't. Do you know where it's at? Do you have you said I have no idea. No idea. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Where you guys, I'm gonna have to walk you guys through it. Where you guys see the arrow in the corner, you see an arrow there. It is where I see 3 dots. All right. Thank you so much for the roses. I wanna know how to put up the board. Okay, will do. We'll talk about that in a second. Um, Thank you so much, Dee Dee. Welcome back, friend. I pressed it, but cannot you created it, but cannot, post it. When you go live, you should click the wand. If you click the wand, I have a separate icon there that says boards. Click boards, and then it'll show up your boards. And then you can click use. Use the board you're trying to use. All right. Dula Shelley, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Those who are coming in, thank you so much for the hand heart. Appreciate y'all all coming in. Hey, Brandon, coming back. Appreciate your support. Coach Vicky, welcome to the room. So we just asked the question, who in the room has used polls before? Do you know the poll feature? Have you created custom polls? Click while the board's being used. Yep, that's it. That's it. Simple as that. And you can change out the boards depending on what you're trying to say and communicate to your room, but you have to create the board before you go live. Let me know who in the chat has used boards. I have 20. Look at there. Let me ask this question differently then. Who in the chat? We had 2 people who didn't know how to use them, didn't know anything about it. But who in the chat has not used boards? And maybe you know about it. You're not, it's not something you're not familiar with, but you just haven't tried it. Coach Vicky, I'm surprised by that. You haven't done it before, huh? Janice, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much, friend. Dula watch for 200 minutes. Love it. So, Dula, I believe you said you do use boards. We had some folks that said they use them, I believe. Um, you said I haven't created new. Created new. You're still fairly new, aren't you? Our community tiered up. Awesome. Thank you, friends. Coach Vicky, yeah, I'm surprised. Yes. Created new. How long have you had your account? Put that in the chat. How long have you had your account? You say yes, I am. 2 months in. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this is a good feature to just try out when it comes to getting your room to engage. There's a little poll that you can run, and you can also run custom polls. So you can create a custom poll for your room. I'm going to take down viewer wishes real quick. I'll put it back up. So I'm going to take it down so I can put the poll up so you can't have them both running at the same time. So if you're going to use viewer wishes, I would encourage you to turn it on after you've done some of the other things. Okay. Thank you so much, Janice. I appreciate the shares. If you guys haven't shared out the live, click the arrow in the corner to share, to add it to your story, to repost it, or you can press down on the middle of the screen and you can share it out um, by going down the list of individuals or even searching for somebody. Deneen, welcome to the room, friend. And so that share button is for you as well. And then my new friends, if you are new to the room and you have not followed, click the follow button to follow a live host. And if you have not joined my fan club, we're looking for 2 new fan club members to satisfy our community fest goals for today. So 2 new people to click here, click up here to click the daily heart me. Thank you so much, friend. And then if you haven't done your daily heart me, we did get the flash goal. So we're good to go. We are perfect. So feel free to send your daily heart me. Thank you so much. Thank you for posting the highlight too. Okay, so here's what I will say. We're gonna deploy a poll. This is a quick yes and no question. So we just asked this question. Who has done a poll before? Yes, smiley face. Who has not? No, sad face crying. All right. So what you guys should see at the end of your screen is an option to click the smiley face or the sad face. That's what you're doing. Option to click the smiley face or the sad face. And so you want to click that, and that's how you vote. That's how your room will vote. You can let them know to click the smiley face or the sad face below, and that'll help them vote. And then there's a timer. So the timer for me is showing almost 25 seconds. Wait, what we do. So sad face is that you've never done this poll feature before. Smiley face is that you've done it. All right. So if you have not done it, you're sad, you're crying. And then if you've done it before, click the smile. You smile because you've done it. Yeah, I've done this. Let me know. There's a lot of sad faces. Um, do you see, real quick, let's see. Janice, oh, it just went away. So we have 4 sad faces. It was right there. Let me know if you saw that. You would actually click the symbol. If you didn't see it, put in the chat, say, Doc, I didn't see it. I never saw what you saw. No, you didn't see it. I'm going to do one more. Let's do one more and let me know if you see it. No? Interesting. Nobody else, anybody else not see it? Put in the chat. We'll do one more just to see. Okay. So now we have a new poll. We'll say the same question. You guys don't see that. Vote now. 53 seconds left. Is sad, smiley face, sad face, and then you just click the one you want to do. I'm going to do smile face, so it went away because I just voted. So you should see that, and you can see in the chat where my shop page, it voted and has the smiley face on it. So let me know if you don't see that. Hello, e-nurse. Yeah, so that's a way for your community to vote. Thank you so much, Jess. Thank you so much, e-nurse. Appreciate your friend coming on in. Thank you for those glasses, those community style glasses. Um, yeah, so your community can vote this way. And so now it's telling me on my end, or you guys see it too, that there's less than 10 seconds left. And so you have the smiley face and the sad face based on who's gone live. And so we have 4 people again who have not used this feature in their live stream. Okay, so this was called a quick poll. When you click the 3 dots, there's 3 dots. Thank you all for sharing out the live. I appreciate you all. Thank you for all that support. When you have those 3 dots in the corner here, it essentially allows you to see some other features that you can get to. These are like it used to call the more screen. You'll have at the top of here where it'll speak to those camera features, flipping your camera, mirroring your camera so that it's the mirror side, pausing your microphone. You could do that as well. So, and then also muting your mic. So underneath that is some features that you can use to get more engagement. You guys were commenting. Those comments mattered. So you did get comments from that. And then you can do some custom voting options. So this is a quiz I have. What do you want me to talk about? And so I'm going to put that poll. You see it up here. We have a minute to complete it. So you see that poll up there. So you have a minute to complete it. Click it, answer, and then we'll come back on the opposite side of it and talk about it. You said, "Wow, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Is this scarier for 15? Welcome to the room." You said, "Nice, hey." So that poll is a custom poll you can create in advance. So you can come up with those questions, or you can do it while you're in the live. And so, let's see. You could do it while you're in the live. You can create those custom questions. I've done it before. S. Carter. Oh my gosh. You know what, sir? Ma'am. I need for you to I need for you to put capital letters. Thank you for the rose. Put an S space Carter. Let's see. 50-50. Look at you guys. You guys did the poll. So the poll results pops up on my screen. Cartier. Thank you so much for being here though. I appreciate the support. We are 10 away from our comment goal. So we need now we're like 9 away from our comment goal, y'all. How do you create that one? So before you go live, thank you so much, Janice. I appreciate it. Before you go live, you are actually going to click your your settings. I'm sorry. No. You for polls, you're gonna click, I think, interact. I think it's the box that says interact. And so under interact, you'll see polls. You'll also see viewer wishes. So I'll put that back up in a little bit, but it's before you go live is under that interact boxes. There's several little boxes there. So click to see all the boxes. And then when you click the viewer wishes, polls will be under that. You can set it up with your original questions, whatever custom questions you want to create. And so it'll deploy. Love learning new things. There we go, friend. Appreciate you being here. Um, Let me know if there's any questions. So polls is a great way to get engagement. I love the comments. So polls is a great way to get engagement. We're gonna hopefully fulfill our community fest. We need 2 new fan club members. So I'm gonna check and see where we stand with the fan club. But we're looking to get 2 new fan club members and we need some more comments. Thanks for all your amazing help. Thank you so much, friend. So let's see. We got that mission completed with the comments. Oh my gosh, we need one more new fan club member. Yes, one more. Thank you, the Paula perspective. And if it says join underneath, that would be a new fan club member. Thank you so much, lady. How are you, friend? Let's see if we can get that last one. We're gonna get that completed. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. We're gonna get it done. And so we're looking for daily gifters. I'm gonna put my viewer wishes up a little bit in a little bit as well. So okay, so here's the next thing. So we said 7 ways to engage. Thank you. Something we can use. How are you, friend? Um, I heard you got your community gift too. I need to get over there. How you doing? Miss Missy, welcome to the room. And if you're new here, we need one more new fan club member. If you have not joined and you don't have a badge that says Lisa, that means it says follow first. So follow me first and then click Lisa. And then that way we will get it. Um, Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. We got that last fan club member. I did. It's cute. Just did it. Thank you so much, the polar perspective. Awesome, friend. We got it. I don't know what that means, though. I'll just say that much. Not sure what happened. Treasure box for votes. So where do I go to get it? How do I get votes? I don't know what happens. So we have a treasure box that we collected. I don't know when it deploys. I don't know how to deploy it. So it's not there. So maybe it'll come later. I'm not sure what happens next. Huh. Just shows that we got it. All right. Thank you so much, Asian Bessie. Welcome to the room. Those who are coming in, 2 months in the fan club. Appreciate your friends. Hello, sister. I'm great. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So, okay, so we talked about polls. Use polls to engage your audience. Hey, e-nurse, thank you so much for that, Jolly. So we talked about polls. Use polls to engage your audience. That gets the comments going. We just had all those comments come through and we achieved the goal. So part of those came from you guys commenting and answering my questions. Um, you had mentioned polls, and that got me. I was learning. I was looking for how to do that. So when you go live, there is three dots. You guys see where a sticker is on your side. I see three dots. So I'm going to click those three dots and now a screen pops up on my live stream. And at the top, you see how you can flip your camera, you can mirror your camera, you can mute your microphone, you can pause your live. All those are there. But right under that, it has features like polls and gift votes, draw and guessing, playbook, superfan box, AI wallpaper, and viewer wishes. That's the area where there's an interactive piece to it. And so when you click the polls, you can do a quick poll. So we're going to do a real quick poll. And my quick poll question earlier was happy face meant that you had done this poll feature before, and sad face was like you've never seen this, you don't know anything about it, you've never done it in your life. And you'll see a little box here. I mean a little message here that says vote now for 42 seconds. We can vote sad face or crying face. I'm sorry, happy face or crying face. So if I click the happy face, it goes away. I voted, and you'll see my little comment in the chat where I now cast my vote. Okay. So that's how you do it. Let me know if you guys don't see that. Sad face. You've never done it before? All right. All right. And so that's it. So that's a quick poll. And it's like I said, it's under the three dots. And then after you click those three dots, you can smiley face. There we go, Jennifer. Um, After you click those three dots, you've been engaging, keep your comments going. Um, and then there's other polls you can do too. So I'll do the other poll in a second after this one has been successful. Okay. So polls is something you want to do. Like again, if you just want to poll your room and say, "Hey guys, should I like yes no questions?" You know, true, false questions. You can have the quick little poll that you do for the room, and you can ask them based on whatever your topic is. Ask them a quick poll question. So it does help with engagement. You guys have been commenting. Thank you so much, Black Lotus, and engage in that way too. So we have that poll. And then there's the poll where I said there's a custom poll. You can create questions before you go live that you can have your audience answer. So here's a new poll, and it pops up right here. You guys see it? It deploys up there and it'll go for 60 seconds. And you guys can tap there to answer the poll. So go ahead and tap and answer. Let's see if we can get most of the people to answer this poll. So so we'll get more people to answer the poll if you don't mind. If you don't see it, let me know if you don't see it. But it's an image here that was deployed. Let's see. You guys see that up there? That is the poll. So you have to click it and then you can answer the question. And so that's another way those questions you can answer. That was nice. Yeah. You don't see it. Interesting. Did you see it on my phone here? I said it's here. 5 seconds left and it's gonna go away. Interesting. Have you updated your phone recently, your app for TikTok? Um, Let me know if you've updated. You said I'm not there yet. Okay, and you guys did answer. We had 7 votes. Look at y'all. Awesome. Thank you so much. And then there are polls where people can send a gift. You know, you send a coin, one coin gift. That's another way to get people to engage. And so I found it. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. And so you can create that particular live. Thumbs up is pink. Is um Thumbs up is pink. Thumbs down is no. So you got no, yes. And then you guys see it up here now. Now it's up here again. He said, I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you, Seven. How are you, friend? You see it now? You guys can send a coin to tap. Look at you, thumbs up. I am new to TikTok. Been here less than 2 months. Look at you, friend. You got it. Thank you so much for that engagement. Look at you, thumbs up. So, just a real quick way to kind of get your room to engage, depending on the question, you might want to consider doing a coin gift. So that way people can complete a poll that way, depending on the question. Have you tried the polls before? Yes means that you're sitting in the pink one. Blue means that you have not done it. um, what is the poll for again? It's asking for engagement from your community. When you're thinking about making it fun and interesting, create a poll. All right, look at you guys. We got the yeses, the thumbs up was the winner. Appreciate y'all. So yeah, it's just a way for your community to engage, get the chat moving because that counts towards engagement. It really does. So it's just offering that type of support and insight to your room. Drinking some water. I said I was going to try to start drinking water more often. Um, So you want that engagement. You want people to the chat to keep moving, chatting. That's important. So polls is a good way to do it. We were talking yesterday. People used ways. Thank you so much. Hey Grace. Hey Walken. Thank you so much for their finger hearts. We were using ways to kind of get the room activated. People will say, okay, drop a certain color in the room to answer this question. Or if you love this song, or so there's so many different ways you could do it. We even did for the last couple of days, we've been talking about leveraging AI, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, any of them. And the prompt we used is teaching you how to come up with your outline and also get more viewer and engagement. And the response they would give for that outline is that they would put in the viewer engagement cues. They'll put in the questions as well as things you can do to kind of ask questions of your community, but also to get more engagement by them responding with yes, no questions or responses. So let me know if there's any questions about that. I always want to make sure you guys are leveraging the AI for things too. TikTok said we learned to create a post to boost engagement. Comment your tips to creators. Any tips you guys have about polls? Those who said yes, you do a poll. Anything you do special? Let us know if you have any special tips for polls in particular. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to play a game. It's going to take my board away, but we're going to do the drawing game. Tips, please. And so this question is, this word, I'm sorry, is I don't know what I'm gonna write. I don't know if I can spell words. I don't know if that is allowed. Anybody? Anybody? Put a word in the chat if you know what it is. Put a word in the chat. Okay. All right. We got a couple people who got it right. I love it. Container. I just popped back in. What was the question? The board has 7 ways to get more engagement and more go live supporters. So we're talking about different features. Today's a feature live. So I'm showcasing different features. Um, so thank you so much. You're amazing. I appreciate it, friend. So we're doing a couple of different engagement stuff. We'll Okay, look at you. Look at you. 15 seconds. It's one word though, one word, my friend Paula, one word. And if you are in the room, you definitely can participate. So comments are good. So we're showing how you can get engagement in your room. So you want people to come in, support, think about ways that you can get your chat to move. So three people got it right. It was jelly. I had jam on the jar. That was supposed to be peanut butter and jelly. It was. That was what we're seeing on the screen. So that's what that was supposed to be, guys. Thank you. Said PB&J. So the word was jelly, jelly. So there was a few people who got it, but I think y'all already know um the feature. Oh, I don't know. Let me do it on the side. Um, yippee. What's this? What is this? Um, is it really? Let's see. One close. You gotta make sure your spelling is correct. You gotta do it, make sure your spelling's correct for it to register. Um, and it's one word, just one word. You said it has to be one word. That's the tricky thing about it, because the spelling could throw you off if you don't do it correctly the way it's supposed to be in the system. TikTok's a little funny acting. But, keep that in mind. So this is called the drawing game. It's a great way to get your community involved. You see people guessing in the chat. Some people are better drawers than others. So I am not a great drawer. And so it's a great way to kind of get the chat moving, people engaging. You want to keep people talking. Because people are constantly guessing. So if you haven't guessed, submit your guess so we can make sure you said boat. It looks like a boat. I love it. It looks like a boat. Oh, wow. 4 more seconds. We're down to the last couple seconds. Mouse hole. All right. It was hat. Hat. Mary, you had that exclamation mark, and it was like, that ain't how you spell hat. That's not how you do it. So, but yes, that's the only thing about it. Um, you said Stetson. It was supposed to be a Stetson. It was. It was. It was a cowboy hat. Yep. And so, oh, wait a minute. I don't know. Part of my screen doesn't draw. It was that was to emphasize. It's like hat. Level 15. Congratulations, BU. How dare you not let me win? TikTok is extra. TikTok is so extra. Um, all right, y'all. Any guessers to what this is? Some of my stuff is like too correct. I need to mess up my drawing a little bit. Y'all get it too easy. Although who was that? Ener said I drew a boat. I was like, that looked like a boat. I love it. So you said a fish kite. Oh, nice. Oh, that's different. Yeah, it is, huh? Um, so yeah, so as you are thinking about this, now this is another game. Let me say this. A bony fish kite, okay? A snake. What? As you think about this, you could create custom questions or custom words for this. So this feature is also can be customized. I don't want you guys to think that you can't. So you can customize this feature. And so if your topic lends itself to a certain type of genre or a certain type of theme that you're doing, hey Lisa, you can use this feature to make sure that people are getting customized words. Okay. So, thank you all. I see you guys. We had a lot of guessers that one. So you guys got that quickly too. Paula, you're on it. Okay, so let's see. I don't know what that is. Y'all not gonna get this. If y'all get this, I will be so surprised. No. See, that's what I thought. Okay, let me start over. Okay, let's see. Y'all not gonna get this. I think what I'm doing is probably too oh, it's the volcano. Lord, volcano's close. It's in the family. It's in the family. Um, that didn't help. It didn't. I don't think there's a good way to draw this. Sunset. A butt? No. Okay, you nurse, you're in the family. You're in the family. That is the family. You guys are close. Um, my friend BU, you guys are you're in the family too. Um, no, it's basic, very basic. Is another good way of getting engagement. It is. That's yeah, that's what we're talking about. Um, it's very basic. I'm probably made this. Wait a minute. Who said hotel? Hill. Why did it say hotel? Who put hotel? Oh, interesting. It was heel. Okay, Coach Ronda, you had it right. Maybe is that the next word? Maybe that's the next word. I'm about to get a new word. Let's see. We're gonna get a new word. There we go. Uh, okay. I'm gonna make this easier. Y'all said sun. Okay, so now you can change the colors. Not good TikTok gave me a puzzle at the same time. TikTok be nice. Um, okay, and then really? What does that look like? Really? Y'all wrong for that. Hey, Sherry B. Okay, okay, look at y'all. There we go. You said, wow. Beanstalk. Hey. So corn. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you so much, friend. So let me say this again, as you guys are thinking about your topic. If you want to create custom questions, you can. Some of these questions, as you play it with your team, with your community, this is a Friday night. As you play it, you'll realize that some of the words are repetitive, and you're like, "Oh, we've seen these words." But if you align it with your topic, this is a great way to kind of keep it on theme. Okay. So I want you guys to kind of think about questions you can ask or words that is. You can ask ChatGPT to give you some words. It's a great way to get some more engagement. Hey therapy girl, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for sharing the live out. So yes, so it was lemon. That's a lemon, y'all. Y'all don't see the lemon? Nobody see the lemon. Not at all, not a little bit. Oh my gosh, that was funny. I was like, ma'am, that is not a lemon. So let's see. You said no. I didn't know how to draw what was suggested for my niche. Oh, really? So some of these are hard for me too. Like this one here I'm about to draw. For your niche, yeah, that is hard for you, Coach Rhonda. Okay, this is gonna be a hard one. And you guys are gonna be like, Doc, we're not getting this. So I'm gonna try my best to blend colors. Um, well, that's not working. I thought it would blend a little bit. It's not blending, y'all. I was trying to make it a little darker. TikTok doesn't work that way. This is a certain type of I'll give hints since no one's gonna get this. Since no one's gonna get this. It's a certain type of fruit. No one's gonna get it, but um it's not a lemon. We did lemon, so it's not a lemon. It's not a lime. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my gosh. I just got here. There we go. You gotta spell it correctly. It won't pick up if you don't spell it correctly. That's the only thing about it. It acts funny. Okay, so it was a kiwi. It was kiwi. How did y'all guess kiwi? Thank you so much, friend. How did y'all guess kiwi? I'm actually surprised by that. I was trying my best. I'm actually really surprised y'all called kiwi. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay, let's see. Hey, Flourish. Okay. Hey, Janae. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fill this in right. So I don't feel bad. Somebody got me. Somebody understands my drawing. I don't feel bad at all. Those who are in the room, appreciate you guys. We're doing, you said match. We're doing 7 ways to engage in your audience. So as you can tell, the drawing game is a fun way to get the chat going. People are guessing, people are engaging. That is key here. So think about the things that you're doing in your live to kind of keep people interactive in your live stream. Chat needs to chat. Other tap in, sharing, all those things need to happen too, but that engagement is key. So you can usually get more participation. You said fire hydrant. I love it. And then depending on what Janae, you came in. I'm interested. Let's see. Huh. So it was lipstick. Janae, you wrote lipstick though. I didn't like what you wrote? I don't know if it didn't catch yours. Yeah, you had written lipstick. I went back and looked at your comments. You were one of the second people to write it correctly. Interesting. That's interesting, TikTok. Yeah, you did. You wrote it correctly. You spelled it correctly too. I don't know why I didn't catch it. Interesting. Um, let's see. We're gonna do this. Y'all said boat again. Who wrote boat? Princess, you wrote boat. I love it. And so yeah, so the key to writing too, you gotta write it exactly as written, and you can't typically it's one word. They don't do necessarily I don't know if I'm seeing as many, what do you call the words? Gosh, I need my 5-year-old, my 6-year-old in here. Compound, uh, not the compound sentences. What word am I thinking of? But anyway, so then I changed my mind, Doc. What happened? You changed your mind. Um, I'm looking at your comments. Go back and look at your comments. Oh, yeah. You were close though. Hey, Veronica. Welcome to the room, everybody. You said I was hasty. um, so just go back to what you wrote and take off the second half of it. 8 seconds left, you guys, 5 seconds left. And so again, you can do this. Let me know. We'll do a couple more. I appreciate you all coming in and engaging. Thank you so much for the glasses. I appreciate it, friend. Um, let's see. Lamp. Yep. Yep. So it was just straight up lamp. That's all it was. And so keep in mind, that's one thing about it too. Let's see. I'm gonna do it on the side. Well, right on the other side. TikTok be nice. Exactly. Okay, I don't feel bad now. So I see some of y'all got me. You said superhero. All right, y'all. We got a few people who got it right. That's good. That's good. It's yeah, it's a mask. So see, I was trying to put my glasses on it like it was hiding my face, like a mask. Y'all get it? See? It was the community fest glasses. That's exactly what I was trying to do. The community fest glasses. So just know that's exactly what it was doing. TikTok said my phone's running hot. Interesting. I don't know if you guys saw a blink. Just did something. That was my first guess, was it? So the answer was mask. So typically the words, and again, I'll repeat what I said for some of you all who came in. Typically the words are like single words, not compound. What is that the word? Compound words? It's not that, and then it's not also two words. You don't see two separate words. No punctuation. So if you're guessing something, leave your punctuation off so that you don't have like the question mark or the exclamation mark. Leave that off so that the guess can go through. Um, and then oftentimes you don't see two words, so it's not two words in that way. If you get it right, the person who gets it right gets right get to notification. Yeah, well, yes. So you all who are getting it right are aware that your answer was right. Yes, I'm almost sure you are because I'm seeing it on the screen. So as a live host, you do see it. So for example, if you are not live, you see where it says the word is was mask. So you see the answer. I didn't see it. Okay, I get it. Yeah, so you see the right answer that pops up. And then if you click this, you can see who got it right. Um, I think you do see that you're right though. You said you didn't see it and you were first too. You were first. Huh. Um, So it is a great way to kind of get your hey, honestly, Carolyn, it is a great way to kind of get your audience engaged. And again, if you can give us some thought to come up with words that matter for your room and your topic. So, Coach Rhonda, here's what I would tell you. Coach Rhonda, are you still in the room? I'm not sure if she's still here, but she said her niche was hard. I wonder if you ran a prompt. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. Hey, Doc. I didn't count me as a correct. I think you wrote question mark at the end of yours. I think that's what happened. If I'm not mistaken, you had the right word, but you had a question mark at the end of it. Um, and so yeah, you can have any punctuation in that way because it's picking up exactly what you write. So how do you get to choose the words? These are the word pops up when I click. So for example, on my screen, oh, I'm surprised you've never done this. Hmm. Hmm. When I click on my screen, it says that we guessed the right answer. And if I click it, it'll give me the answer, but it'll give me at the bottom the next word. And then there actually is a feature where you could fast forward. You can pass on that word and go to the next word. So I've been doing some of that because some of these words I don't know how to draw. So, but I was thinking if you have an AI, if you're using AI, so for example, Coach Rhonda's niche, you could probably ask it for some words that are easy to draw. You know what I'm saying? Some words that would be great game words to draw in a drawing game and see what it comes up with. Maybe like 10, 15 words. So think of it that way. I've done it one time. Okay, gotcha. Yep. And so we'll do this for this might be a hard one too. Yeah. So that may be something you can do. Hold on. Let me go back. Some of my drawing is it's kind of spot on. Y'all see it, don't y'all? Y'all see it. Y'all see it. I'm not. Um, we'll do a couple more, then we'll stop, y'all. But thank y'all for supporting this live stream. This has been fun, y'all. So as you're doing it, you said lobster. Okay. I stopped drawing because I couldn't get my the head. It won't let me put the face on it. So so I stopped. And my little arm here is off. Let me undo that. But yeah. Hey, Kanisha. Thank you so much for being here. Others who are coming in, we are talking about engagement. So I'm going to show a couple more things. Hey, Linda, welcome to the room, friend. I appreciate you guys. So yes, it was a mermaid. It was a mermaid. And then I'll make this the last one, you all. So we'll do this last one. Um, and so let me change my color. Okay. And then what's it not doing? Uh, So um this one is this one is plural. It's two of them. So yes, so it's two. um y'all close. Y'all not y'all in the right family. You said sharks. Shark. Not waves. No. Y'all close. Okay, there we go. All right. Only one person's gonna get it. All right. Janae got it. It was mountains, y'all. Mountains with two mountains. We had hills before. Or was it one hill? I can't remember if it was one or two. No, we had mountains. Y'all put mountain. Somebody put mountain without the S. So it has to be, that's why I put the other arrow. It has to be exactly how it's written, else it won't pick it up. So that's the one downside. So if you play this game with your community and you do this, think of the ways that the words you're developing, how is it going to be written by your viewers? Obviously you can make some of them. I said Blue Mountains. I did. Uh, Obviously you can make some of them easier than others, if you want people to guess. Again, you want that engagement, you want the guessing, you want the commenting going. That's how you're gonna get the supporters. But you do want to make sure that people are, I guess, to a certain extent, are able to guess it. And then you could decide if you have some prizes or some other like bragging rights for whoever gets it faster and have the most words get received correct. And so that's another way to do it. So if we end the game, you can end the game. Um, let's see, where's my options? Why is it not showing? Okay, there we go. And then you can exit. And so when I quit, it should show you all the people who got the words right. You should get a list of who had um, the words. We had 11 words. There was 168 comments during the game. Um, it doesn't say who had the most words right, unfortunately. I wish it did. 3 guesses, 4 guesses. So, yeah, it doesn't pick up who had the most. You said, I guess, 3 words. I guess 1 word. Okay, okay. So, yeah, so that's a good way to, play the game and just see if you wanna keep track of your community in that way and making sure that they are also, are invested in what you're doing, especially if your words are, like, really similar to what, I mean, align with what you're talking about too. So we have this board up. This is what we're doing. We had 7 ways for more go live supporters. I wanted to use the word engagers, engagement. TikTok didn't like it. I couldn't use it, y'all. So I'm just saying. I wanted to use it, but they didn't like it. He said, I like that. And so if you're thinking about your room and how your room is gonna really, really start, you know, supporting you and stuff, you need comments. Comments is really important. Let me say this, I'm hearing that comments are now the new barometer of how TikTok is saying your room is interacting. So keep that in mind. I don't know if it's as much as the likes as it is the comments. You want the comments, you want the chatting, you wanna make sure you are getting that engagement from your viewers that way. I tell you guys all the time, you're not watching TV, so when you come into someone's live, the expectation is that you are going to engage. You're gonna do something, whether it's tapping, sharing, sending stickers out, doing something to support the room. Um, the playbook, I want you guys to start paying attention to the playbook. The playbook might be a really interesting tool. There's over 100 different playbook options in there. Typically, most of the playbook is related to the multi-guest feature, so we'll talk about that in a second, but you wanna use the playbook also as a way to kinda get engagement in your room. Um, we, um, we were doing a community fest. We got the treasure box. I'm not sure how to, um, use it, though. Not sure where the treasure box becomes available for us to use. I don't see it open, so I'm not sure. Treasure with votes. I'm not sure what happens. Thank you for that daily heart me. Hey, Bounty. Welcome to the room, friend. Others coming in. I appreciate you guys. We need so what happens here? We got all our comments. We have another 30 minutes of making sure we are getting our watch time. And then the one thing we're gonna fall short of, and I'm gonna put my viewer wishes back up. The one thing we're gonna fall short of is getting new, unique gifting. So we need another 20 different, I think it's 20 different people to engage in this live and do some of that gifting. Um, well, it's actually like 40, 40 people. So it says we have 104, we need 143. So we need some more engagement in that way, 39 different people. I am jumping on quickly, but being interviewed for in a creator room. So I will be listening in for a bit. Okay, nice, nice. Thank you all. Hey, Laura Mom, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for that engagement. I appreciate you, friend. And those who are coming in, appreciate you. Hey, Brandon, welcome to the room, friend. So we were just showing, we're talking about 7 ways for more Go Live supporters, engagement in your room. We did polls, so that was where we kind of started this journey. Then we just did the drawing game. So I want you guys to know that that's another way to get engagement in your room. Viewer wishes, I talk about this all the time. You could tell it was a community fest version. So community fest version of Your Wishes where it already had thank you, friend. Where it already had some of the, gifting, already, in it, so you don't have to add anything. Thank you for those roses. And so, if you're thinking about ways that you can get engagement in your room, Viewer Wishes is a great way to do it. I tell you guys, always think about how you set this up. Yay, drawing game is so fun. It was fun. It was. For the most part, all of my drawings, somebody guessed. I'm just gonna say that. That's a win. All of my drawings were guessed, okay? Now what it looked like from the viewer perspective, I don't know, but they were guessed. Um, is there no engagement in a room, TikTok shuts it down? I've seen that in rooms that teach. I haven't seen them stop the live. I mean, even if you have nobody in your room and nobody's talking and communicating, it's like pulling teeth to get engagement. I've never seen them end it. I will say that. So I haven't seen that happen, but I have seen the person say, I'm done. But for the most part, you should be able to kind of keep it going. I've been gently encouraging my reseller friends to come into your room. Oh, that's sweet. For them to learn how to engage. I love it. Or for them to learn TikTok live, period. Yeah. It gives us reminders. Yes. So now we do get those insights. That is true. And pay attention to those insights. Um, so TikTok, here's an insight that just came in. It says you might want to remind viewers to follow you for your next live. be sure to follow me for my next live. Okay. So if you have not followed the live host, follow the live host. But yeah, so you never know who's watching you. So those reminders to kind of get people to do the follows, to become new fan club members, that type of stuff is important. Because when people are not prepared, they say, I go and shut off. You got to go and shut off. I don't know. I don't know if that happens. I don't know if I've seen that. Um, let's see. Hey, Diana, I think I missed this, but do you have to take your board down for the game and poll? Poll, no. Board, yes. I'm sorry, drawing game, yes. Drawing game, you do it actually gives you a message to say you have to remove it. And so you click go ahead, remove it, and it takes it out. Yeah, so the board will go away with the drawing game. Poll, it does go away, viewer wishes goes away. So when I did the polls, my viewer wishes had to come down. So you can't have those 2 up at the same time. Um, I just tried to go live and I can't seem to find the box live chat. You mean the voice chat? You're trying to do a voice chat, friend? Let me know if that's what you're trying to do. Chatter V. I just tried to go live and I can't seem to find the box live chat. So I think you're trying to do what's called a voice chat. Hold on one second. Let me catch up on comments. This morning, friend said I taught him more than 10 minutes than he learned ever. I said thanks to you. I love it. I got it. Yes. So yeah, let me know what you mean by that, friend. But I think you're talking about the voice chat. If you're talking about that, if you're saying live chat, um, the only thing I can think about is the comments, other what you're doing now. But if you're talking about the voice chat before you go live, the go live button underneath it, just scroll over and you'll see voice chat. Click voice chat. It's a form of going live and you'll see circles. Those are the circles for voice chat. So it's only audio. I think that's what you're asking me in your comment, but I'm assuming you're new. If this is the account you're going live on, you don't have live access yet. I mean, when I'm streaming a mobile game, I can't find the live box that I can put into the top corner. I don't know. I don't do I know what you're talking about actually. But I don't know how to do it. I've honestly I've never done the mobile game. I've never done that feature. So let me know who anybody in the room has ever done that. Do you know what we're talking about? The mobile game. I've never done it. So where I said voice chat is, it's one of the features you could toggle over in this mobile gaming. The mobile gaming, I think I looked at it one time and it seemed a little challenging to figure out how to do it. And so I just kind of gave up quickly. I didn't kind of go deep into it, but it's essentially mirroring your phone, and if you have a video game on your phone, you can stream it, you can show that game. It's almost like showing your phone page, and you can stream it. And so you can play the game at the same time. And so there's some people who do it. The only thing about doing it, you gotta be careful with, the ads that may run. Those ads can get you in trouble with, TikTok. If you're showcasing those ads, it can show, you know, essentially you can get in trouble for um, moving people off the platform. Yeah. How do you invite people to the panel to talk? The two people you guys see over here. Let me see, where do you see it? Looking at you. Yeah, right there. Those two people. If you click it, you request it on the live host side. We have two people also, and we can invite you from click by clicking that. Yes. So let me know if there's any questions about that. I appreciate you guys. So yeah, mobile gaming, that's how you would do it. I'm taking it that nobody in a room has seen that feature before. My ears ringing. Um, I'm taking it nobody's in a room has seen that has played with the mobile gaming before. Let me know if you've played with it before, if you know what I'm talking about. Do you know how many people you can invite at once, all at once? The most you can do is 10, including yourself. You're taking one of those boxes. So the most you can have up is 10. And then with that, with that particular feature, there's different layouts. You can do one where it's 8 boxes, one with 9 boxes. So it just depends. We're gonna actually talk about that in a second. We'll go through it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I appreciate the support. We are still doing the community fest, so there's a couple things that we need to achieve. We are trying to get a total of a total of 143 gifters. We have 105. So if you're new to the room, this is a good time to try my viewer wishes. We are trying to get 240 minutes going live. We have 224, so we're not too far off. We got our 9 fan club members. We got our 1,058 comments. We got our original viewer wishes set goal. So really, it's the daily goals for new gifters in our time. So those are the 2 things we're watching for. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. I don't know if that's gonna, I think it's new people. Let me see. Is that working? It's new people. You gotta be new. It's the newbies. Anybody newbie. We got some returners in the room, but anyone new, if you want to engage with the gifting that will support, you can get your daily heart me. You can support by sending the community heart, the daily heart me. That's the fan club. So all those things support if you are brand new to the room. We just have a few people left. You guys want to share out the live? I know we have another 20 minutes or so that will be here. 15, 20 minutes. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Heather. Appreciate it. I think these are like new people who haven't sent gifts today. That's what it is. Yep. Yep. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Um, so let's go back to what we were talking about. We and thank you all for supporting. Um thank you, friend. Thank you for that daily heart. We appreciate it as well. So if you so viewer wishes is a way to do it. Thank you so much, be you. Appreciate it. Can the live host send gifts to gifters? Live host can send gifts to your guest. Your guest, not your viewers. Your viewers would have to become guest, and that's how it works. So let's transition there a little bit. Let's talk about that because I wanna showcase, if you guys don't mind, we'll showcase a few other features. We'll do panel boxes just so that you guys can see it. Now, uh-oh, let me Carol and Soda. Let me say hi. Well, hello. Oh my gosh. Hello, friends. I gotta turn it back up because I can't hear 'em. Can you hear me now? Now I can, yeah. Okay. Hey, how was the conference? Oh, look at y'all next to each other. Yes. How is it going? First of all, I'm exhausted because I thought we would be outside dancing for the big outside because they had a DJ out there. And I was doing my whole Mary Tyler, but we're gonna make it after all. And it was about so oh wow. Exhausted. But so I went to a session this morning. Okay. It was about okay. Yeah, I can hear you. You're a little echoey, but I can hear you. Oh, do I just mute yourself when I'm talking? Let's see. That'll work. If I can see my name, I think because I'm the want me to do it? I just muted her. Talk now, Soda. Okay, that's perfect. AI agents, and it was talking about how it's able to do all the busy work for you. So it can, how you get a lot of emails, right? From we were talking recently about like scam um, people trying to do brand deals with you. So it has the AI like filter through like you could use the AI to see whether the brand deal, like the likeliness of it being a scammer, the kind of people, if they aren't a scammer, the kind of way that you want to respond to them, like it'll give all that information. So that's one that was pretty cool to see like so what it's like a software? That it's able to do for you. And then, of course, you need to make the final decision, those kind of things. But it like does that initial filtering out. So I thought that was really cool. That is cool. That is cool. Hello, Velma. So what other sessions did you guys attend? I'm gonna unmute Carol. I said, what other what other sessions did you attend? Oh, nice. Yeah. Maano. Maano. Thank you for saying that. Maano. Oh, so Maano was there. Let's back up. So Maano was there. They were there. Oh, okay. Nice. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Wow. So wait, okay, so Haliku's in the room. She said, "Talk a little bit more about the Mahano exhibit. What was that like?" Okay. Okay. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. That is good because it's funny you say that because I was thinking like, oh, why don't these interfaces have sound cards too? Wow. Right. Exactly. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Swan. What's a wand? What do you mean? Uh, So what is it? Now why would you use that? Where? Where would you use that at? I'm just saying though. Y'all gonna walk around with the wand. Does the wand fit in a purse? What does that do? What is that? That's a wand too? Oh Lord. You know what? Y'all deserve each other. y'all, y'all deserve to be at that conference together. Oh, she's here. She's in the room. We didn't see it. Oh, lift it up higher. Higher, higher, higher. What does it say? I can't see it. No, I just see the design. Biodynamic. Oh, okay, Biodynamic is the other mic company. Okay. Okay. Okay, Biodynamic Halicu, that's the name of the company. Okay, and she was like, "Mahono will probably have a space in the future. It's gonna probably have a big space for the microphones." Yeah. Oh, so they're direct competitors? Okay. Okay. Wow. So you only pursued like the microphone, the tech places, brands? Okay. 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 No way. Wow. Wow, that's you said that though, Soda. You said, you get a lot of the beverages coming your way and that type of content too. Wow. It was meant to be, friend. It was meant to be. Danilo. Okay. 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 Right, right, right. Right. Oh. So so Holly Q's comment, she was basically saying new media creators are so lucky right now because the tech out of China is so good and affordable. That's true. I would agree with that. That's true. Yep, yep. Um, and obviously it's creating brand recognition too, because you have so many creators that are using it, everyday creators that are using it. So yeah, I'm seeing quite a bit as well. You're right. Absolutely. Let me show it on my YouTube. So yes. Wow. Right. Right. Hmm. Okay. Really? Oh, so that's brilliant. Oh, I love that. So that's why they wanna use UGC and partner. I love that. True, true. That's true. Absolutely, absolutely. I love that for you too. Oh my gosh. So you hung out on the expo the whole time for Today Carol, huh? You've been on the expo floor mainly today? Okay. 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 No, I don't. What world is that? Gaming? What do you mean? Okay. Okay. What type of content? Okay. Okay. Wow. I think low key. What do you got? You are welcome, friend. We need one more. Okay. Okay. So you're gonna do it from VidCon? Nice. So okay, so in my room we have a couple people asking questions. So Ambitious May said, "Where is she right now?" So they are in VidCon, Anaheim, California. It's a conference, major tech conference, sponsored primarily by the YT. Um, okay, okay. Well, okay. So do me a favor, I guess, Soda, give a quick overview of VidCon for people who are not familiar with In My Room. Yes, yes. Yeah.
So every time
Mm.
there was a question or whatever, he'd say, okay, who in the room has had a brand deal or
Yeah.
hasn't had a brand deal or has questions about brand deals? And of course, he'd offer his contributions, but he'd be like, you all have lived this in real life. You get
Yeah.
so much more rich information by sharing in that way, I think. Of course, at
Mm.
the end, what was his first thing was, oh my God, I was thinking about the anchor. He said anchor high. That's what he said.
Mm.
So he left with like these three tips, and I remember the first one was anchor high. What he meant was, whenever you were presenting a proposal, reach for the higher number so you have room to negotiate. And he was like, know your floor. So know
Mm.
what you won't accept less than
Gotcha.
either. And he talked a lot about small creators not cheating themselves and thinking because they're small or new that their material isn't worthy of their pricing, and it
Gotcha.
is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So he was like
Thank
really
you.
they kind of really real with him. He is an African American heterosexual presenting male.
Okay.
And because he was sort of rare in the skincare realm, they could, that was one of the reasons they wanted him.
Right.
So know that your uniqueness is the thing that
Gotcha.
maybe products you haven't considered
Yeah.
might really be for you, because they want to reach people more like you for this product. Oh, he said, make sure. This was what he said. Make sure your email is in your bio. He said, because if an agent is looking for something, two things: your email and your location. And he even said, like, here we're in LA, right? Be specific. Don't just say California, say LA, or because you could be in Sacramento or San Francisco, and that's
Mm.
completely different. Make it clear where you are. Like if you're in Georgia, you at ATL or wherever. Or if you're in Minnesota, all of that stuff. Because like they look for somebody for something specifically in Wisconsin, it's good to know where you are.
Yeah.
Everything doesn't have to be live, but some things do. And so he was like, your location um, and your email is really important because if they have to look through too many things to figure out how to contact you, they'll just skip over you no matter how much they want you.
Mm. Okay.
Oh yeah. He was like, so somebody asked about is it good or bad to have an agent? And we're telling horror stories about agents. And some people were like, I have an amazing agent. And so it was both sides of the thing. They were like, this is what you do. Somebody who had an agent and went through a horrible experience was like, got rid of the agent and created a fake agent, a whole his own page and everything, so that predatory brands or people who weren't real would shy away if they think you have an agent because they don't want to deal with somebody who knows the numbers and knows the lingo and the whole nine.
Interesting. So
Mm-hmm.
where is that agent information? Is it like on your website or something, or where would you put that you have an agent already?
Oh, well, you don't have to put that on there, but just on your in your bio, he's saying an email and location are really important if you are looking to get brand deals because that's some of the first things they look at to reach you.
But no, I
Or
said the agent. Where
yeah, make a whole like persona, everything. He's like make it all. It's you. Mm-hmm. And
interesting.
see what the terms are. So um, what does he call it? The not he didn't call it the terms. Another word he used. Make sure you basically whatever they're requesting of you. Is that before you get somebody a quote, make sure you know what it is they want. So how long they want it for. So the usage fee. So is it going to be 3 months? Where is it going to be used? Is it going to be on social media on their pages? Is it going to be used anywhere else on their website? All that kind of stuff. Those are things you build.
Mm.
And you need to know all of what is being asked before you can offer a quote.
So what do they tell you to start? Like I mean, you're at the conference. Is he saying start at the conference in terms of getting opportunities? Like what were some of the recommendations?
Well, it's totally a matter of choice. So, for instance, he runs an agency, right? So that might be a place that you choose to start,
Mm.
but you don't have to do that. You can start doing some of this outreach yourself, saying this is what I offer, having like yeah, like the one sheet. Yeah. Yeah. So this was I think I got it. I don't I'm trying to be careful about how yeah, I know. I don't want to put anybody else's things out there. I had the I got my watch. It was this AI site where they match you with potential like a Tinder for brands and influencers. And that you might brand you should seek out type of thing. And I don't want to put their name on here because I don't want to advertise that, but I'm putting my finger over that part.
I can't see it. So what does it say?
Trusted by 300 plus leading brands.
I
So
can,
they have three brands.
it's backwards. You gotta mirror your screen so we can see it, soda.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna write it down too. Okay.
Dang, it's so difficult.
Aha creator. Aha creator. That's a good one. So was that it? Aha creator.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all so cute. Y'all don't want to say it. We can't say it.
Because we don't want them to say get you anybody in trouble for going off book, directing someone off book.
Oh, okay. Okay. Y'all so thoughtful. Y'all so thoughtful.
So
Thank
that's
you,
the
friend.
only reason why.
All right. Well, that's helpful. You also go. So let me ask this. So go there, and you said they use what? What was the benefit of them? What do they offer?
So basically, you put in like the handles for like your TikTok or YT or whatever, all of your handles, and it's kind of like the dating website. Like it matches you with and like matches your thing to potential brands, and then the brands will be able to find you and they'll reach out to you
Oh.
like Bumble. Yeah, and so they have brands sort of that they've already made deals with. But I
Oh.
will say this to you: we learned yesterday in the AI session. This is something you can do yourself. You can plug all of your socials into your AI, into Claude, specifically talking about Claude showed us something.
Okay.
And it can review all this is exactly how I created my one sheet. It reviewed all of my socials and came up with some. I could ask it the very same that I plan to ask it. Hey, based on the information I shared with you from my socials to make one sheet, can you develop a list of
Brands to
potential
send.
brand deals that would match with my, what I have to offer, of who I am, and can you draft proposals for those for me? And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Wow. I love that. I love that.
And
Wow.
they're also showing a tool where it can like you put in your social media information and it can like find all like we do the creative search thing, but it does a very detailed analysis of like that was really like it does mostly for YT, but I think it could do for um
For any of them.
too, where where it says all the trends, all everything like that people are searching for. It goes to the comments, like what the kind of things questions that people are asking in the comments. Like it goes really deep and that kind of stuff. And again, you don't have to be a coder to do this. I could just train it to say, hey, other similar creators in my genre, compare, what I have going on and what they have going on. Tell me the trends. Tell me some ways I can tweak what I am currently doing to be more competitive.
Mm, mm. Wow. Wow. I love that. Those are some good nuggets, some good gems y'all got. Wow. So that was just from that one session. And so you said the gentleman had a company also. Was that his company?
Yes. Matter of fact, I just looked up this whole thing. He got like Agent of the Year award from something from BET. I don't know, but this dude was really kind of awesome.
Oh, wow. Okay. So he said, "Hi, Soda. This is with Claude." She was asking about was that BU said it was that with Claude what you were just referring to?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I was referring to
Yeah,
Claude.
yeah,
I
yeah.
learned so many. I mean, I already use it, but I learned things that I could do better with it.
Yes. Wow, wow. So it ends no wait, tomorrow's a full day also. It ends Sunday.
It is tomorrow.
Oh, and
Tomorrow
it's
night,
okay.
actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's the
like
plan?
10 tomorrow night or something.
Oh, and another thing that I went to another thing that was talking about people with their journey. It was like these two kids who, um, like while they're in high school, they got like hundreds of thousands of uh, subs on YT, and they were talking about how um, while their content was cool, their big thing, they're talking about making loyal following. They're talking about how much to how much their story and their growth and about them as a person, as a creator, that's what people also wanted to hear about. And so just having people invest in your story and they will want to see you grow and they will want to see you succeed and stuff like that. And the importance of being consistent, especially on YT, of posting at the exact time and day every week. And that's how they were able, like in high school, able to get hundreds of thousands of,
Hmm.
yeah. And now they have like birds and like all this stuff. And they were saying how important it is to only focus on one thing. Like if you are trying to do your birds, you're trying to do all your email stuff, if you're trying to do everything, like yeah, you could potentially earn more money, but it's gonna drain you so much. So it's their in their opinion it was worth it to like maybe you don't make as much money, but it's like you don't have to focus on that.
I see one of the people in my room, they said YT really did tap into this is financial freedom revolution. He said YT really did tap into the high school market. I think that's where I mean, obviously they've done that some years back and they're still doing it to a certain extent.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And just to hear a lot of people who've been on there for a really long time and make direct comparisons to other platforms uh, was interesting to me.
Tell me
And
more.
what was funny is I think at one point YT saw TT as such a real competitor to them
Oh.
because of the way they were rewarding creators. But when they changed how they did things, that put YT back in an advantage.
Oh. Well, okay, talk more about that. So, what do you mean by that in terms of they were tapping into like with the shorts, bringing people over to YT,
Right.
and then
So
you said they
yeah,
changed
they were
things.
big with the shorts because of what was going on over at TT and how much we're making money with that short short form uh, creations,
Uh-huh.
short
Content.
form content. Yeah, and then once YT started to compete with them in that space, it was all good because at one point TT was still paying more for that. But
Mm.
when TT changed their payment structure, YT really took an advantage
Mm.
because they said, "Oh, you gonna pay them less? We'll pay them more to keep doing what they doing over here and making our platform bigger."
Right. Interesting. I heard though it's harder to get paid off the shorts in general though.
I've heard that too. I just think it really depends on your content.
Okay. And your followers, like if you have a lot of subscribers, you're doing fine. Gotcha.
Like I think it's harder for beginners, but
Yes,
like you talk to people here on TT who have like a million followers and they're barely some of them are barely making anything. You don't see that as much on YT.
Mm.
it's just different than it is over here.
Right. Okay.
It's
Interesting.
harder to grow over there. And so in the beginning you're not gonna make as much here. very beginning on YT. It's more about the long game.
It is. It is. Absolutely. That is absolutely correct. And you got to
Yeah.
stay in and stay consistent and you got to improve like the SEO search, your content, all that has to improve over time. I mean, you shouldn't expect to come out the gate and have it all perfect, but you should be working towards that. Uh-oh. We lost Carol.
You need to talk on mine. Am I frozen?
No, you're not frozen. Okay, now you're back.
You're back.
You're back. He's like, wait a minute, we in the same internet.
You always encourage, new people to just start somewhere.
Yeah.
And that is great advice. But like you said, as you start and learn, then you have to be very intentional about shaping your growth. Because
Yes.
you're not just going to grow organically without being intentional. And I think that's one of the biggest messages I got out of this.
Wow.
You just showing up and showing up is great. Consistently showing up. But
Mm,
you got to say to yourself, okay, now that I know better, I got to do better in this space. Now that I have more information, if I wanted to grow, I've got to do something with that information.
mm. Yeah. Yeah. So I love this. Yeah, Financial Revolution. He's Freedom Revolution. He's saying that a lot of singers, there's a lot of monetization that's happening on the YT. T Swift, she's making 30 to 40K a month just from her content over there. Hey,
Yes.
White Bear, how you doing,
So you
friend?
know how Community Fest has whoever's at the top of the leaderboard right now for Community Fest. She's a DJ. I can't quite remember her name.
Hmm.
Anyway, we met a guy today. Is her agent.
Mm.
She's at the top of the leaderboard. I want to say million,
Mhm.
million, it was something like 14 million people that viewed her today.
On here on TikTok.
Yes,
Mm.
she's at the top of the leaderboard
For Community
Community
Fest.
Fest points.
Wow.
Something with like a gray wig,
Okay.
black chick.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen her commercials. I've seen her ads. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Um, so when everything's said and done, I mean, are you hearing from a lot of creators on best practices? I know you got the brand deals, but any other best practices or tips we can kind of glean from networking?
I think some of the things we learn by talking, we walk into a room.
Even talking about, remember, like, oh, at the grocery store, like everywhere you go, just bring up like what you do.
Right.
Well, he was saying just what you do normally. Like when you talk to people at the grocery store, whether they know you're a live post or not, you are cordial, you are friendly. People are part of your community in some way. And adopting that same philosophy to here. And that's what he
Mm,
was really sort of getting at.
love that.
Adopting that same philosophy of don't make it so us them, if you will. These are just like your community is worldwide here in the TT streets,
Hmm.
but have that same approach. Like if it's a classic example, if I'm in the grocery store, my neighborhood grocery store, I don't know why, but it just never seems to fail that I'm in there when there's a bus driver who stops there to get a snack. Maybe she takes a break there. I don't know. But if I see her in line and she has this one thing and I know she has to get back to work, I'm always like, get in front of her. She doesn't know who I am. I know she's a bus driver because she has on the uniform and I see her all the time. But that's just community, right? That's just
Yeah.
being community with someone.
Yeah.
And that same principle applies here.
Exactly. Wow. That's good. So, wow. So what's on the agenda for the next couple of days? I mean, the next few rest of today and maybe tomorrow.
I don't know what is the last session. I don't know if there's a session after 5. That's what I wanted to know.
Mm.
I think our classes, my class is only good until like 6. So I was gonna get dinner at 5.
Yeah, we going to dinner together. That's what we're doing today.
We get
Okay.
to meet at
I
me.
get to meet the ma'am. Bring our register.
Yeah.
We're going to dinner together.
Baby girl is so cute. She's adorable.
He is a cute guy.
Yes, yes. So Financial Freedom, they are rocking the dot bracelet that has their business cards and
I
their
used it today.
Did
Oh,
you? Did you? So they have their stuff social digitally. So they have it on this bracelet. Um so you used it. So what happened? You just tapped it. What happened?
they just take their phone and they tap it, and all my information pops up, and all my socials, the information about my podcast, my email, my website, all of that is there. And then it
Wow.
prompts them, like I have a couple people now I need to accept, it prompts them to send their information back to me.
Nice, nice. I love it. You guys are awesome. Um, Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, friend. So,
Thanks for coming in the room. Hey, the instructions about it, I cheer every time she comes in. Hold on. I love her testimonies and her game.
yes, yes. So, okay, so you guys are gonna connect tonight. Any more tips and strategies we can use and glean from your VidCon experience?
Y'all just keep doing what we doing out here in these TT streets,
I love it.
building yourselves, realizing your possibilities are unlimited. Don't just okay, I'm going live. Okay, you going live. What is it that you talk about? Like I'm gonna give you a classic example. Who's in my room right now? Diana Strokes was in here a minute ago. She is a sensational senior
She's over
who
here
has
now.
gone through a stroke, right? Guess what? It may be a diabetic testing strips company that might want to have you be the voice. You could be the voice of something with the AARP. Get you
Mm,
get somebody, get a granddaughter, or need somebody to help you get you a promo package out there, a one sheet. You'd be surprised. They just want real you. And that could be some extra money in your pocket.
absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. So your tip seriously about using the AI, that is priceless because I mean, really it does kind of change the game in terms of how you can think about the experience you have already, how you can package that for a brand, thinking about ways, maybe a short list of brands you could reach out to, just like you said, that particular brand for Diana could be awesome, an awesome partnership.
Yeah.
And then how do you package that in a intro email to them and you're reaching out your outreach email. So that
And
sounds wonderful.
and they would love someone like her. With what she's gone through, her age, they would say, "Oh wow, she already has an established presence.
Hmm.
She's
Hmm.
a no-brainer. She's easy."
Exactly. Exactly. I love that, y'all. Oh, y'all enjoy. So next VidCon, is it already out? The dates and stuff, or do we know?
I don't know. I haven't
No.
seen the dates yet. I'm pretty sure it's this time of year next year,
Okay.
but and here in Anaheim.
Okay.
But I don't. They haven't released dates that I've seen yet.
Would you guys recommend going back now that you've been through it?
Absolutely,
Okay.
it is a great experience. And if you let's say you're not if you have kids, teenagers, and littles, they're gonna absolutely love coming with you.
Because well, you're right there with theme parks, aren't you? You're like right.
Uh-huh.
You said you're right next to Disney, aren't you?
So we ran next to Disneyland, but this place is like Disneyland. These kids been running around here like it's Disneyland. You would think Mickey Mouse was downstairs the way they holler. They these they know these TikTok creators like we would if it was Michael Jackson downstairs. I'm telling y'all.
They're in Anaheim, California. They're in California, Lisa. So
Yes.
is it?
But yeah, they have like a lot of kid areas. They even have like this group that's like popular little kid
Oh
YouTuber
yes.
that my daughter um like they had free birth from her that I got from mine. She's like 8 and it's like a multi-millionaire.
It sounds like Ryan's World. Ryan's World is the one my son watches his old videos. My daughter was watching his videos back when she was younger.
You guys have heard of this other kid? He's a gamer. He's like less than 10. His name is Kidtastic. I met his dad yesterday in session. Dadtastic. He walked up to me afterwards. He said, my other job, other than being the dad to this famous YouTuber, is I want to get into voice. So what do I need to do? I'd love to be a part. So he wants to do outspoken and everything.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we
That's
talk in class about who we were, what we did, that kind of thing.
yeah, I told you, Carol, your experience is just so fascinating. When I heard, I was like, tell me more. Tell me more.
So cool. Like year has so much going on. Though. Once you get into these rooms and you actually talk to people, never come to a conference and not be a talker. I will tell you that
Exactly.
too. Don't be the wallflower rather, because it's so much to be gleaned just from having conversations with people.
I love that. I love
And
that.
90% of the folks you talk to are gonna talk back.
Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, you guys are awesome. You guys, I'm just so proud of y'all. Y'all having a great experience
And
together.
it's so great to share it with our LYA, community. That was huge
Yes.
for us
Oh.
because we know each other so intimately, support each other every chance we get in our lives, and to know that all of y'all are hopefully get something from the stuff we learned and see everybody grow. That'll be just awesome. Hey, behavior talks. AI story. What does it say? Discussing the perks of a daughter's trip to Disneyland. Hey, it's all wrong.
That what we talk about. What you the mo listen. I love it. I love it. I could talk to you guys forever. I'm so excited for y'all. I'm a little low key jealous. I'm just gonna say that. I'm a little bit jealous.
This one felt really worth it. And this one is not, by the way, y'all, this is not a very expensive conference. So
Okay.
yes, we happen to live in the area, so I know cost of getting here. But this conference for our creative ed is less than $300.
Oh, that's
So
not bad.
just want you
Yeah.
to know that it's not a break the bank conference.
Okay. Okay. I mean, you're right. It could have easily have been a couple, upwards of
It
a
is.
thousand or something. Yeah. Mm.
And they have different levels. So two levels below creator, but creator is the ones who get to the session for that.
Okay.
Some of the kids only got like regular passes. They just want, yeah, the pro. Those are over $1,000. But those are the people like um, teaching some of these. Maybe I don't know what happened.
Mm.
Probably got to read the back to speak. But the kids wanted to be here to see all of these big creators. So a lot of them could care less about the sessions, so they have lower level bags.
Okay.
But they
Okay.
wanted to be on that exhibit floor. That was a big thing for them.
And really quickly with the exhibit floor, there's brands there. Are you able to discern like what brands, like when you think about the different niches, the beauty niche, the fitness, the healthcare, the tech?
So they don't. You just have to walk the floor and see which will sort of catch your eye, make the most sense for you.
Okay, they don't have it like, I
They don't
guess,
have it
categorized that
up
way.
like right next to the mic guy was pucker up. I don't even know. I thought it was a lipstick brand. On that there was some little teenage girls and a big sign with some lips on it. I don't even know what they say.
Oh, Financial said, did they talk about the benefits of monetizing with YT? Did I think that might have been probably a session, but did you guys hear any conversations around that?
There were no, yeah, we you can't get to everything that they offer, but
They had several that were specifically about
Uh-oh.
how
Oh,
to do that. Yeah.
sorry, her mics went out. So I muted Carol so I can hear your mic better, but it wasn't the sound wasn't coming through.
I muted my mic.
Okay. So what did you just say? Repeat what you just said because I lost half of it.
There were several classes about like monetizing over there and how to monetize and the best ways and the different avenues and everything. But we just
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We try to
they're out doing other things.
between trying to catch the folks on the exhibit floor and figuring out, the ones that interested us the most. Here
Yeah.
we are. Yeah, and food chef. Oh Lord, that was a whole search. I'm gonna put up some videos later. Y'all gonna see me.
You have celiac now.
Yeah, both of us have celiac disease, so we can't eat gluten. So the
Oh.
food search is real.
Oh wow. Sorry to hear that. Catherine says I have 20K on TT and 250 on YT. What is the way? What is she saying? Basically, she's saying, what are some ways to grow?
It was get in touch with somebody. Your numbers alone speak for you're not an emerging creator. You have emerged, my dear. You can definitely get out there.
Well, she's thinking. I think the question, or if I'm not mistaken, you're trying to think about growth on YT now because you've done some growth, Catherine, on TikTok, and I think financial. You said you have a large presence on YT, um, and so basically, she's trying to grow her YT page. So they're almost like the opposite. Where
Yeah.
really, please come back and share because my approach. was definitely, unconventional, obviously, what I'm doing with live streaming on my T, and it's not necessarily I know it's not the right way. It was a way, and I did grow, I did monetize, and I'm still growing, I'm still small, but, just recognizing if there's some best practice out there, I would love to hear it too. And then Catherine said, "Oh, wow, really?" She was saying, "Oh, wow, really?" because of your comment, Carol. So you were saying she's not a small creator on TikTok. Talk about that a little bit more. Why did you say that? What does that mean for brands? Like, I wanna how to understand that.
I just heard numbers alone to me say I don't want to dismiss the small creator, so I want to be careful about wording here. But the fact that she has amassed said numbers
Mhm.
make her, and I don't know anything about her background. Do we know her age ish or what generation, Gen X, millennial, any of those qualifiers?
Catherine, tell us more, friend, if you don't mind putting in your the chat. I'm looking at her bio. The bio, doesn't speak
My
to it.
point is, if she's not some, you know, 18, 20-year-old influencer, brands want people like her. That's what I'm trying to say. They
Right.
have plenty, the world is flooded with the 18, 20-year-old influencer.
She
They
said
want
55
people,
plus. She's 55 plus. She does piano
they
requests.
absolutely want people like her to push the brand. Because no, you know how you always talk about no like and trust, no
Mhm.
like and trust.
Mhm.
There were no surnames.
Yes. Yes.
That itself lends itself to a different category of possibility of trust. People know us because we show up here in this space all the time. We amass a tribe that likes us, and you amass quite a tribe.
Yeah.
So you build the know, like, and trust, and brands can see it. They're like, oh, if she talks about what it is we sell, what it is we have to offer, people are more likely going to consider buying because she's. You know how we are. We're not gonna put something out there that we don't truly believe in. Most of us, like I'm not gonna advertise uh bikinis. You know that ain't my thing, y'all.
Right.
That's
Me neither.
me.
Mine neither.
And if I did, I'd probably be lying to you about whatever. It's because it's not something of interest to me. It is not where, that's just not my wheelhouse.
Gotcha.
But if I talk to you about um, insurance for a teenager, because I have an emerging teenager, now if I say this is a great insurance company for a teenager, if I talk to you about uh, a, a medical or a supplement or something like that, that's good for your health, 9 times out of 10, I, that's my wheelhouse. You know, like and trust that.
Mhm.
Like she's tried it, and she said she liked it, liked something to it. She said she didn't like it. Probably isn't something to it after all.
Love that. Love that.
And so
Um,
you have an audience where people already built know, like, and trust with a larger one.
exactly. Yeah. So that's good. So, and I think what Catherine is saying, she's not a seller. She doesn't. But I think with those brands, they're not necessarily looking for you to sell. It's
They're not looking for you to
yeah.
sell. Let me tell you something. If you sitting right there talking on the mic, right? You want to make
Mhm.
a deal with one simply by the fact that you are using the product and the name on our shows. You don't have to become some sort of ad smith or wordsmith to create ads. You see what I'm saying? It's sad. The fact that you are growing in this space, you are an incredible agent here in the TikTok streets. And this is what you use.
That's
Well,
what I
hey, it must
use.
work, right?
That's what I use. Yeah. Okay.
Bingo. So yeah, you don't have to be the ad man. You just have to use it. You just for show how it's used
Mhm.
or
Absolutely.
incorporate it into your topic in some way. And
Absolutely.
guess what? You don't even have to do that. Some of these people just put videos and put on their stuff. You
That's
ain't got
true.
to put it on your socials. Oh shoot, I gotta go to BGP, y'all. Thank you so much.
I love it. I love it. You guys are awesome. You both are very awesome. I know y'all have a tight agenda. Y'all are doing some things here. So, Catherine, you know what? So both Carol and Soda, they're gonna be back in these TikTok streets on a regular basis. If you want to connect with both of them, click their names on the screen and follow them. They're at VidCon right now. They can tell you, more about their experience, what they're learning. Carol's a voice actor and she also has a community too where she teaches about voice acting. And a lot of stuff that you're saying here, Carol, is stuff that you've taught us in voice acting. You've shared the same kind of notion about, how do you make sure that you are not underselling yourself? How do you communicate effectively to negotiate your value and worth as you're thinking about working with different clients and voice acting gigs? So you talk about that already, and I know Soda, you're really a pro at going to these conferences because you've gone to them several times too. So they're probably worth talking to, both of them, and having come into their rooms and having some more conversations about their experience both now and then how they are leveraging it for the future.
Yeah, absolutely. That was one of the first things I said to this guy who was the agent in the class about brand partnerships and your worth. I said, I'm trying to figure out how to best transition what I do, particularly in the voice acting world and some of the deals I'm making in the podcasting world, to brand deals. And because I have the credence of working with large companies from the voiceover world, how do I translate that into brand deals, even though I'm an emerging creator?
Yep, yep. Financial, he said he's an educator and a YouTuber and a digital marketer. There we go. That's it. So I love that. I was just commenting on some of the people in the room right now. And so you guys are doing some great stuff already. So I think it's just a matter, and we're all there. Let's be real. I mean, we are all like growing and emerging creators. And so we're trying to figure out how do we take what we're doing and take it to the next level. And I said this year, 2026, is all about growth. We're all trying to grow and grow in different ways. We're expanding ourselves. We're thinking broader about what we're doing, and we're tapping into some new fields as well. So voice acting for me, and you guys are thinking about YouTube versus TikTok or TikTok versus YouTube. And so just thinking about ways that you're doing it, but being intentional about showing up.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I
Yeah.
love that. I don't know if it was Coach Fonda or somebody who's doing reset in their room on your goals for the new year, like sort of halfway through the new year.
She did.
And I
That's Coach
feel
Rhonda.
like, I remember when I started this year with my community, the word was limitless. And
Mm,
I feel that way at this time. It's really, really limitless.
I love that. I love that. Can you say the word YT on TikTok? You can. I say YouTube on occasion, but I don't overuse it. Yeah.
Yeah, my child, oh,
What's she bring?
I got freezes. My child was on the exhibition floor, and y'all see this on shop.
What's that? The
I
peel
got a
shop.
freeze.
What is that?
But you know, corporate products, they just start trying to stand in the light,
What is that?
right?
What is
You
that?
ever buy some pill shop? Have
What
you
is
seen it?
No, what does that
It's
do?
a competitor to Medicaid.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's a skincare thing. She had me hooked up. I got another skin. I'm gonna have to go to those tables later and on the exhibition floor.
They be like, "Your daughter just came here. Y'all look just alike. We seen you already."
Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. I'm going over to DGP. It was awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Lisa.
Thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all.
She working on that.
Yes, yes. So definitely hang out with connect with Soda. Head over to her room as well. I'm gonna get off shortly. I've been on for 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna get off shortly. I may come. You guys are doing
Podcasters.
you're gonna do the podcaster live soon. What time is that?
Yeah.
Now,
My
isn't it?
reel right now is doing Black Girl Podcasters.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pop over and see. All right. Appreciate you. Thank you so
Yes,
much,
ma'am.
Carol. All right, take care, friend. Soda, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you as well being here hanging out. Hello. I saw ads for that product. Did you, Lauren B? You did? Yes, success is 80% mindset that you can do what you set your mind to do and what you want to do. Absolutely, friend. I agree with that. Hey, friend,
Before you get off, can you hear me a little bit?
you sound like you're like echoing, like you're in a big conference room. It's like,
Okay.
hello, hello, how are you? Good, hello.
Okay. Let me
Oh,
switching.
do I hear Carol in the background?
Does it sound better now?
That's better. Yep, much
All
better.
right. So I am going to be over here and let you go when you get home on time. But if anyone wants to learn more about AI stuff, be chat with the people over here.
Yeah, so if you click Soda's name, her mini profile will pop up. It will say watch live. Hey L, watch live. And so are you doing community fest stuff at all? Is there anything you need to do? Have you been looking at it now? You're good?
I think like soccer. I'm doing a soccer thing.
Is that what that is? What's on your head?
And then it's like, watch this.
Oh,
I do a peace sign, little soccer. I have a. I'm doing. I gave in. Gonna try doing another match. I've been on a match strike
have you?
for a reason.
What is it? Official match?
Yeah, I'm doing a official TikTok match, but we'll see if I've never had a person actually show up when I'm done it one through TikTok. So we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I'm supposed to do one too, but I hadn't done it yet. So
I think it's tomorrow night.
okay,
She
okay.
goes to
What time does Soda go live? Soda normally, what time do you go live, friend? You're going live now. Obviously, you're live now.
It's been like random with the conference thing. I normally go live at 11 Pacific time, but things have been all up in the air the last like uh, couple weeks, like
Okay,
week and a half.
gotcha. Financial Freedom Revolution. Where are you located? Are you in the West Coast or East? Where are you located, friend? Because she's Soda. So you guys are so Soda and Carol, the two people who are on the screen. They're within what 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes from where this
Half
conference
an
is.
hour, 40
Okay.
minutes from each
Okay.
other. But she's in Orange County and I'm in LA.
Okay. I, LA has its own county.
Yeah, yeah. So the LA County is just north of Orange County.
Okay.
So
You know
I
what?
live
I
out
always thought
north.
assumed it was Orange County, all of it. That's interesting.
So so Carol lives right by VidCon. She's like 15 minutes away, and I'm like 30 minutes away.
Okay. Okay.
I'm like 30 minutes north. She's like 15 minutes like west or something.
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. She can conduct a session on what she's learned. This is so powerful. It is. Wow, it is. So let me ask this. It's funny when you say Orange County. Is that a city or a county?
It's just like Orange County,
Florida.
uh, Florida.
So it's a county. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. And
Okay,
Orange County, so that has like Anaheim. It has like Laguna Beach. It has like a
okay,
bunch of different. So it's just like there's LA County that has a bunch of different cities. It has LA City, but then it has like Burbank. It has Inglewood. It has all these different cities within it. So same with Orange County.
okay, okay. You just taught me something. I was today years old when I realized that because I didn't
Yeah.
realize LA was a county. Also, for some reason, I just thought it was the city. So when you're saying that, I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
oh, that's all the county.
Huge. LA County is huge. It reads like it's about so when people say LA and they're just referring to LA County from one end to LA County, it's like to the other, it's like 2 hours to
Wow.
cross.
Oh, wow. That is
Because
huge.
there's LA City, and I'm outside of LA City, so I'm in LA County, but I'm not in LA City.
Okay. I
Yeah,
seriously, I don't think I ever realized it was a county within the state. I just assumed it was just the city of LA.
it's a whole county. So like Hollywood is in LA County, but it's not part of LA.
Okay.
Like Hollywood, Burbank, they're in LA County, but they're not in the city of LA. Like
Oh,
that's in Burbank is where all this stuff is filmed. That's where I grew up.
right.
That's the valley, and the valley is its own thing, San Fernando Valley, but it's San Fernando Valley is part of LA County,
Okay. I had
but
a
it's separate than like living in LA.
I had an uncle and aunts, my mom's uncle. My mom's well, actually, she was my mom's aunt. The aunt is married to the guy we knew. Um, Long story. Well, anyway, they lived in San Fernando Valley. So when I was a child, we went there to visit them. So I guess again, I knew about the valley. I knew about that area. Went to their home and stuff. And he was one of the original. He's passed on now, but he was one of the original band members for Earth, Wind, and Fires, the group. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
one of the original band members. He played the baritone saxophone. So in many of those older videos and other ads and, album covers and stuff. He's actually on the cover, and he played for them for years until I think there was a riff, and then they went their separate ways. So, anyway, but yeah. Hey, Misty. But yeah, so
And so were you? So that's why when you said, "Oh, it's in like the thing you were talking about that you might go to,"
yeah.
when you said it was in LA, I was like, "Okay, is it LA? Is
But it
it
wasn't actually in LA, was it?
no? But it's pretty close to LA because some
So
people
that's in
don't
LA
like.
County.
They're talking about Hollywood, which is a lot like we're right outside of LA City, but Hollywood to get to Hollywood um, from LA City is a nightmare. It is not fun.
Mm. So where that event that I was talking about, is it going to be, is that considered LA County?
It's LA County, but not
Okay,
LA City.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I said LA, I was actually right if I was talking about the county.
Yeah,
So
LA County, and that's at least close to LA City, where again, somewhere like Hollywood or Valencia in Santa Clarita, there's Santa Clarita Valley, there's San Fernando Valley, there's all the way out in Lancaster, which is like desert out in the boonies, like that's technically LA County, but it's like way far away, and it's totally different like environment. So it's like it would be like Orlando to Cocoa Beach.
oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little hike. Yeah.
From like where I am to Lancaster, which is the opposite end of LA County, it would be like going from Orlando to Cocoa
Okay.
Beach, I would say.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you, friend. So yeah, somebody said Iris, she said love from Los Angeles native. She's in the chat. And then her name is Iris Palmer Johnson. She put
Oh,
her, hey friend. And then my friend Financial Freedom, he said the biggest key to being a successful social media influencer is to provide exceptional value for free. You know what? I think there is something about building that know, like, and trust. However, as a social media influencer, you do have an offer. There is something you're offering, and so it can't be for free forever. It's something that you're adding value, you're helping people understand that you're their solution, and then you wanna lead them to that solution. If you're always free, it will really require you to think about brand deals and the other ways to make this all make sense. Yeah. So, just kinda keep that in mind. But it's hard though in the beginning because you're very much grinding it out, and you're trying to grow, and you're trying to build, and it's a climb. It's a grind and a climb. And and then ultimately, if you stay at it, stay consistent, and just don't stop and give up and say, "Okay, this is pointless," you won't see the success. You won't see the fruits of your labor. Yes, when you're starting out. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. The grind is in the beginning. If you can stay at it, you'll do fine. It's just hard. It's just hard in the beginning because you're like, oh my gosh, all the things you're doing, is it going to pay off? And it does pay off once you start really seeing the new follows and all the things that come with that. How do you feel about that, Soda? Is that true? Are you hearing that message?
hmm Yeah, like in the beginning, yeah, it is. Like with social media, it's definitely a long game thing. It's not like a quick whatever. And so you will want to give some stuff. It's kind of like we're out. We're giving. It's like free samples. You get at Costco, whatever. They give out free samples.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm. Mhm.
and so it just depends on
Yeah.
like what you're giving out for free, but you don't want to give out everything. Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. You gotta think about it. Yes, it does. Yeah. And you're right. It is, I love that analogy, the free samples, because that's essentially what's happening. You're trying to get that brand recognition. They're trying to, showcase while, all the different benefits, features and benefits of what you have to offer, that product, and you want people to try it out. And then ultimately, once they taste it, once they try it, once they've been here, once they keep coming back, they learn to love it, and they become a repeat buyer, a repeat viewer in this case. And so you want that. That's exactly what you're doing, but it requires you to stay at it. It requires you to assess too. Let me just say this, y'all, because I think that's a big piece where that's missing sometimes. People aren't assessing what they're doing to kind of say, okay, well, how do I fix this a little bit? How do I make this a little bit better? How do I clean this up? How do I improve it so that people want to come in and connect? So I think that's a big piece of it too. Thank you so much. BU said lived in
Absolutely.
Burbank, toggling toggling you and soda. Oh, that's sweet. She's going between each rooms. You want to have a positive vibe and energy level. Absolutely. All that matters. If you're low and flat, people are like, why am I here? So I love that. Soda, so you're gonna be live. You are here now, friend. You're gonna be live
Do we
for how
also
long?
have people over here to
Hey
talk
friends.
about AI? I'm going to see if any of them can maybe answer any questions that anyone has about creating an AI agent. I went to, they hosted a thing earlier this morning that I went to that was talking all about it. So I'm just going to see if anyone has any questions about using an AI agent for your um, TikTok stuff.
So talk a little bit about it. What are they saying? Are they saying it's the way of the future? Like what are
They're talking a lot about using it for busy work. So
okay.
going through all your emails, or um, if it's your birthday and you have like 2,000 people saying happy birthday to you, and you just want like a generic response, but they're talking about
Florida.
how it could go through. Well, I'm gonna ask them a little bit more, but from what I understand, like they go through um, your way of writing and understand how you write, and so it's not like they do everything, And they talk about a big thing. So those things where you go comments. Uh, Learn more if you want to learn more, and they were saying how much people don't like those. They don't like doing that, getting really old. So instead of with the mini chat thing,
Mhm. Mhm.
and so what they haven't said is that they use AI to kind of get an idea of like if you have a bunch of PDF, like learning PDF uh, things that you send out for free, they'll know, oh, this person has been watching you for a long time, so they might want this kind of um, free thing. Where this person just started and they have a smaller account, and maybe they will want this. So they use AI to kind of analyze like the
Oh,
kind of messages that you would want to send people. They analyze brand deals to know, oh, this is probably a scammer, or oh, this one has potential. So they sift. So it's not about doing the creative work for you. It's about sifting out stuff, doing a lot of the busy work, and helping you analyze your audience to know the kind of stuff that they would want to have.
I love that. Okay.
So I'm
That's
going
good.
to ask them some follow-up questions because I only went to like half the presentation this morning because I was trying to meet up with Carol. So I was going to ask some follow-up questions.
Nice, nice. Definitely auto
So for
response.
anyone asking, the platform is called Pop Store, and they are
Pop
one of the
store.
main sponsors for um, VidCon this year.
Okay, Pop Store, AI
Yeah, it's
company.
called Pop Store.
Gotcha. This ain't TV, right, Missy? Okay. Well, let me ask this. So, room, if you guys you said yes. Hold on one second. I would say thanks, Soda. Yes, AI can be your own personal assistant. Yeah, ManyChat is a tool you can use to send DMs out. Yep, yep. It can auto response. Yeah, that auto response messages that they do when people have a keyword type response. They used a keyword that is set up in the mini chat. It'll respond back to it. I have mini chat with my stand store. I've used it a few times on my I mean my Instagram, but not here on TikTok. When people DM keywords in videos, yep, in your comments, yep, in the DM. Yep. So that's how you use it. So if you guys want, I'm gonna head off shortly. I was gonna end up getting off my live. I've been here for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Hanging out a little bit. I am doing Community Fest. If you guys are new to the room, if you want to support my Community Fest, I'm looking for another 20 different people. That's not even enough people in the room, but 20 different people to send one gift. I need a total of 143 gifters. That's individuals. And so we have 119. So we still are looking for 24 more. So that's a goal that I have for the room. Appreciate your friend. Look at you, Missy. Thank you so much. I think that helped
I'm
actually,
gonna let
friend.
you go to finish up everything you're gonna do, and I'm gonna do some investigation about this
All right, friend.
thing.
I appreciate you,
Okay,
Soda.
see you later.
Connect with Soda, guys, if you guys want to head over. Take care, friend. Did she have song going? I love it. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for supporting that live go. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna head off shortly. We didn't finish our 7 things. We did polls. So I taught about polls today. We did the drawing game. That was something else you can use to integrate in your live stream. We talked briefly about viewer wishes. I didn't get a chance to really go in depth as I would have. Um, and then we were going to go through multi guests as well as making sure you're understanding and leveraging boards both for your board here, but also your multi guest board. So those are 2 different types of boards. And then we were going to also talk about leveraging the AI wallpaper as an engagement tool. That's another one that you can use. And then I was going to talk a little bit more about leveraging your um, live goal to make sure that there's engagement with your goals that you have there too. So those are all the things that I usually like. I want to make sure you guys understand like these are tools that are in the platform. These are things that you can think strategically about using and leveraging as you're talking with your community, you're engaging, getting them to chat, getting them to whether it's the gifting goals that you have, giving them to support you when it comes to being in your boxes for multi-guest panels and stuff. So all those are things that you need to get your supporters to do more of. So we're really going to walk through some of that stuff here in the live stream. I will be back tomorrow at 10 and 4. What other games can you play on this app besides the drawing game? There's several. When you co-host, you're able to battle. That's the match events that you can do. You can also play a game called Catch the Bean. There's also like a talent show type platform feature that you can do where you have multi guests up. There's a playbook, and there's some features there. Like people will create. There's playbooks created for you to get like the timer set up in your room where it's counting down on the screen. And potentially, if people are going to do box battles or if they are going to do box battles, is like your guests are actually getting supporters to come into the room. Um, or if you're going to do like a scavenger hunt, there's a feature you can leverage for that as well. So yeah, there's a lot that you can do. It's just a matter of how you want to integrate some of those features into your live stream. Um, But yeah, so this is an interesting live topic. I like doing it because I want to make sure people are obviously getting the most out of it. Is it getting the most out of the platform. So I try to showcase some of the more standard things that you can do, not necessarily things that are like totally out of the box. But as you go around to other lives, you'll find some creative ways that people are using the platform to get engagement. Someone shared in my live the other day where there's a creator that she uses. Um, she plays music and the chat gets to moving because she's shouting out colors or shouting, and people are shouting out colors to her, and she's somehow integrating that into the music she's playing. So just a fun way to kind of get people to respond and support. Okay. Let me know if there's any final questions. I want you guys to claim your points if you haven't done so already. I appreciate all the support that has happened in this live. You guys are awesome. I don't know if I'm going to come back later. I always have to kind of check and see about the battles and then probably see if I met my goals, but we'll see. We'll see. I may have to come back later, but we'll see. All right, friends. But I appreciate you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares, the watching, all the engagement, all the gifting. I appreciate all the support. Remember, practice makes progress. See you later, Misty. Practice makes progress, and you don't have to overthink this, and you don't have to be perfect. Just go live. All right, friends. Take care. Bye bye. Turn my stuff off, and see you later. Bye bye. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you all supporting. We are talking all things going live. Take care, friends. I will see you tomorrow.